to say that all our team is waiting.
Yes sir, understood.
Team building.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's all this? Your results. Congratulations to all. Keep in mind, your first challenge is the entrance, whether it's IIT, JEE, SAT or NEET. You have to learn from the masters. Brilliant Qatar is the passport to your success.
Homocircle caudal fin. It's giving 2 equal lobes. But in case of cartilage fishes, look at here, one big lobe is there, one small lobe is there. You cannot cut into.
How many are here? Hello. My dear friends, I'm just waiting for you in the chat box. Oh, hi Vaishnavi, hi. So, a wonderful good evening to all the JEE aspirants who have written the exam today and who are going to appear for JEE Main on 29, 30, 31 and 1. I wish each one of you who are going to appear on the coming days all the very best, and all the students who have been appeared for the 2 shifts, number 1, shift 1 and shift 2. Today, in this particular session, we, our brilliant Qatar faculty of maths, physics and chemistry are going to explain you a detailed analysis and explanation of all the questions which have been asked in this particular shift 1. Okay, are you all ready? Are you all ready, guys? Hi. Great. So friends, we'll just wait for 1 more minute. I know you're all much excited regarding the analysis of today's paper as well as the explanation of today's paper. We are here with that most exciting moment. Okay guys, we'll start the session. Firstly, I welcome you all to amazing channel of Brilliant Qatar. We, the faculty of Brilliant Qatar, are here in today's session with the detailed analysis and explanation of Shift 1 JEE Mains 2024. Coming to, let's start with our particular subject called mathematics. We start with question number 1. Before I start particular question number 1, I know of all the 30 questions, around 15 plus questions are being asked on the just recent application level. I know majority of the things have been included from deleted syllabus, but we can also do those particular questions without including the deleted syllabus. That's the beauty here. Okay, now in today's session I'll be explaining all the solutions without including the deleted part. Clear? We'll start with the first question. Find the number of common terms in the 2 given series. Is such an easy question from arithmetic progressions. Such an easy question from sequence and series. We'll start with this. See guys, find number of common terms in the given 2 series. 4, 9, 14, 19 and so on. This is clearly an AP of 25 terms. This is clearly an AP of 37 terms. Now, let's take this particular thing as A. Let this be S1. Let this be S2. Sequence 1, 4, 9, 15, 19 and so on up to 25 terms. Second sequence 3, 9, 15, 21 and so on up to 37 terms. The common difference D1 of the first term is nothing but 5. the common difference of the second sequence will be d2 9 minus 3, which is equals to 6. Now if they are asking number of common terms, the minimum basic sense that we have is to get the common terms. First we'll find the LCM of in the resultant sequence. We'll be finding the common difference of the resultant sequence will be the LCM of d1 and d2. Hence LCM of d1 comma d2 will be 5 into 6, which is equals to 30. Now the LCM of the resultant, that is the common difference of the resultant sequence, is going to be 30. Now what is the first common term that you can see? See, 9, 9. In the question itself, it is very clear that the new sequence is going to start with 9. The new sequence is going to start with 9. Then 9 followed by common difference is 30. 30 plus 9, 39. 39 plus 30, 69, and so on. But we don't know, and so on will be. So 69 plus 30, we can take 99, and so on. Now they have given 25 terms in the first sequence and 37 terms in the second sequence. Find the nth term in both of these two sequences. Find the nth term in first one. Nth term will be a plus n minus 1 into d. 4 plus n minus 1. 25 minus 1 times 24 times d. D will be 5. That becomes 4 plus 24 5 120, 124. Clearly by this we can say, just if the greatest term in the first sequence is 124, that means the highest term will be 99 itself. So how many common terms do we get here? 9, 39, 69, 99. That's it. Number of common terms they have asked. The option will be option 1, which is equals to 4. I hope it is clear. Yes. Next, number 2. Question number 2. Thanks sir. Achha. Question number 2, they have given 8 is equals to 3 plus p divided by 4 plus and so on and so on and so on. Clearly, my dear friends, this is clearly an arithmetico-geometric progression. This is AGP. And the basic sense of AGP is nothing but just identify the common ratio and multiply both sides of the equation. Now what is the common ratio that we have? Clearly we can see 1 by 4, 1 by 4 square, 1 by 4 cube, and so on. So hence the common ratio of this particular AGP is 1 by 4. But majority of the students will be thinking like, sir, AGP has been deleted now. Though it is deleted, but we can solve it by using the methodology of geometric progression and arithmetic progression. Okay, with that, now we'll see, identify the common difference. The common difference is 1 by 4. Now multiply both sides of the equation with 1 by 4. 8 into 1 by 4. 8 by 4, we get 8 by 4 is equals to 3 by 4 plus 3 plus p divided by 4 square plus 3 plus 2p divided by 4 cube plus and so on and so on and so on. Now we have 8 by 4 is nothing but 2 is equals to 3 by 4 plus 3 plus p divided by 4 square plus 3 plus 2p divided by 4 cube and so on and so on and so on till infinity. Now what do we do now? What do we do? Once we get equation 1 and equation 2, this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. In AGP what do we do? 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 Once we get the resultant sequence after multiplying the common ratio with both sides, then we just subtract equation 1 from equation 2. That's it. Now you see guys, 8 minus 2 which is equals to nothing but 4 is equals to, so 4 is equals to 3. Here the most basic common mistake every student will be doing is like, see, they just multiply 3, they just subtract 3 and 3 by 4, 3 plus p and no. Always make the group of like terms together. See, 3 plus p by 4 is being like term with 3 by 4. So don't subtract 3 and 3 by 4 now. Just leave some space, okay? Because there are infinite number of terms. In infinite number of terms, though if you are going to leave, it's leaving nothing but if you are going to shift a particular term to the right hand side, there won't be any change at all. So 3 minus nothing here is equals to 3 plus, it is 8 minus 4. 8 minus 2 is equals to 6. 3 minus nothing 4 plus 3 plus p minus 3 by 4. 3 plus p by 4 minus 3 by 4. 3 plus p by 4 minus 4. Denominator will be 4. 3 plus p minus 3 will be nothing but p. Okay? Next, 3 plus 2p minus 3 plus p. 3 gets cancelled. 2p minus p will be again p by 4 square, p by 4 cube, and so on up to infinity. And so on up to infinity. Oh, great, Jishaji. 6 minus 3 will be 3 is equals to, now just take p common, friends. Just take p common. P of 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 square plus 1 by 4 cube, and so on up to infinity. Faraz Yusuf, are you there, beta? I need response from you. Arun. Great. Majority of the students are being responding. I'm so happy for this particular response. Great. So now you see 3 is equals to p times, this is infinite GP का formula कितना? A by 1 minus R. So 1 by 4 divided by 1 minus 1 by 4, which is equals to 3 by 4. Hence p equals to 9 from here. Great, Mr. Arun. Great. Good, Lisha. Super. So this is how we did. See, so simple. Though this particular sequence belong to AGP, here we have never used any relation which belong to AGP. That's the beauty of this. Majority of the students thinking like, sir, this has been from AGP, deleted now. No need not to be. Though it is being deleted, if you are using any of the particular thing which belong to the inclusion part, then it's included, obviously. Now we'll go with the next question. For x square plus 25 plus x square by 25 plus, this is an ellipse, that too horizontal ellipse. Find the length of the chord whose midpoint. Again I said, see, in the class itself we have discussed many number of times. Equation of the chord to any conic, very important. Equation of the chord to any conic which is given midpoint, with the given midpoint, equation of the chord to any conic s is equals to 0, to any conic s is equals to 0 with the given midpoint x1 comma y1 is always given as s1 is equals to s11. S1 is equals to S11. Most important, easiest to. Now just by using that particular thing we can get this, friends. See, first find the equation of the chord. We have this ellipse. Equation of the chord. Find the equation of the chord with the given midpoint. Now we'll go, see, S1, that is nothing but x times x1 divided by 25 plus y times y1 divided by, now what do we get? X1. Substitute this particular point 1 comma 2 by 5. 1 comma 2 by 5 is our x1 comma y1. Now x by 25 plus 2 by 5, 2y divided by 5 times 16 is equals to 1 by 25 plus 4 by 25 times 16, 2 ones 2 8s, x by 25 plus y by 5 8s are 40 is equals to 1 by 25 common karo, then you get 1 plus 4 by 16. From here you get x by 25 plus y divided by 40 is equals to 1 by 25 times 16 plus 4, 20 divided by 16. Now 4 5s are 4 4s are 5 1s are 5 5s are. Now if you can simplify this particular thing, they are just asking, now from that particular chord find the length of, they are just asking us to get the length of the chord. Once we get the chord, we will be getting this particular points. If you can just find the distance between these 2 points, there we get. So it just takes it, I can understand that it takes just more than 2 minutes, but if you can able to manage with calculations, clearly if we can able to manage with the calculations, we can just solve it in 2.5 minutes. That's it. That's the maximum time which has to be allotted to this. So in that way we get square root of, answer for this particular thing is root 1691 divided by 5. Next question, option 4. Thank you, Miss Lisha. Next question. If f of x is equals to a beautiful question from differentiation, a very beautiful, most easiest to. If f of x given, they are asking f dash 10. Whether they ask f dash 10 or f of 10, the approach is going to be very simple. What is the approach? What is the approach? Just find f dash x, guys. Before we find f dash x, to lesser the calculations, we do one thing. We do one particular thing, okay? Or directly we do. F of x will be 3x square times 2x times f dash 1. Differentiate both sides with respect to x. X cube 3x square plus x square times f dash 1 will be 2x times f dash 1. 2x times f dash 1 plus x times f dash 2, that will be f double dash 2 itself. This is our f dash x, okay? Now we do one particular thing, okay? For this what we try to do is let me take this particular thing, 2 times of f dash 1, let this be some b, let this be some a. Next, f double dash 2, let me take this as some b. Now you see, friends, we get f dash x is equals to 3x square plus some ax plus some b. This is clearly a quadratic equation in x, okay? TK. Now we do one more thing. We put x equals to 1. If we put x is equals to 1, what happens? If you put x is equals to 1, what happens? This becomes 3 plus a plus b. So clearly you got f dash 1 is equals to 3 plus a plus b. But again, what is f dash a here? F dash 1 is already a by 2 we got. We got f dash 1 is equals to a by 2. Now substitute that particular value here. A by 2 is equals to 3 plus a plus b. That becomes color, okay? Color. That becomes color. A equals to 3 to 6 plus 2a plus 2b. So finally that becomes a plus 2b plus 6 is equals to 0. Let this be the first equation which we have, okay? Now what we do is, again let's differentiate this particular equation with respect to x again. There we go. F double dash x is equals to, for 3x square it will be 6x plus for ax it is just a. Okay? Now next, again let's try to differentiate with respect to x. F triple dash x is equals to 6x, nothing but 6. Now you see, put x equals to 3 here. If you put x equals to 3, then we get f triple dash 3 is nothing but 6. So we got the value of f triple dash 3. Okay? We got the value of f triple dash 3. Now you put x is equals to 1 in this. You put x is equals to 1 in this. Then you got f of 1 ka value. F of 1 will be 1 plus f dash 1 plus f double dash 2. Now by using that particular thing, we will be solving this equation and this equation after substituting x is equals to 1. Now we get a value, that is, we get f dash 1 ka value, nothing but we get a value. Once we get a value, then we get b value also. Now once we get a value and b value, we will be clearly getting what is our f dash x ka value. F dash x will be, once we get a value and b value, f dash x will be 3x square plus 2x plus 2 times of f dash 1 plus f double dash 2. Once we get a value and b value, just put x is equals to 10 here. Here the matter is not asking, it's not like asking for f dash 10. Even though they ask for f of 10 or f dash 10, f double dash 10, f triple dash 10, whatever it is, the approach is so simple. What did we do? We just found they have given f of x, we found f dash x, we found f double dash x, we found f triple dash x. From there we got the unknown things. What are the unknowns here? There are 3 unknowns here, f dash 1, f double dash 2 and f triple dash 3. We got f triple dash 3 directly by just differentiating it thrice. Next, f double dash 2, Next, f double dash 2 and f dash 1 we have got by using 202 answer. Great. So the approach is so simple. Again I say it is lengthy, but though it is lengthy, we can able to solve in just less than 2 minutes if you are going with proper simplification methods. That's it. Okay, good friend, good. Option 4. Yeah. Next, let integral 0 to 1 dx by root x plus 3 plus root x plus 1 is equals to a plus b root 2 plus c root 3, then the value of 2a plus 3b plus 3c. Can anyone from the chat? See, the thing is so simple in this particular thing. Such an easy thing they have asked for us for integration. Though it belongs to definite integrals, we never use the method of definite integrals in this particular thing. Only we use indefinite integrals to evaluate the integration part. How did we do that? We just do by rationalizing the denominator. Now rationalize the denominator. Integral 0 to 1 we get dx divided by root x plus 3 plus root x plus 1, multiply and divide with the conjugate of this. That means root x plus 3 minus root x plus 1 whole divided by root x plus 3 minus root x plus 1. Now just we get dx divided by dx of this whole particular thing, root x plus 3 minus root x plus 1 whole divided by a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square, x plus 3 minus of x plus 1, we get 3 minus 1 which is equals to 2. Now integral 0 to 1, let's take that 1 by 2 out. Integral 0 to 1 you get square root of x plus 3 minus square root of x plus 1 whole dx. So simple integration, so simple definite integration. 1 by 2 times for square root x plus 3 it is like integral x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. There you get x plus 3 whole raised to 3 by 2 into 2 by 3 minus x plus 1 whole raised to 3 by 2 into 2 by 3 from 0 to 1. Just put 1, put x equals to 1, minus put x equals to 0, then you will get this particular form. From there, just by using small comparison we get the values of a, b, c. That's it. After getting the values of a, b, c, they are asking us to get the value of 2a plus 3b plus c. 2a plus 3b plus c. That's it. Guys, if you wish to ask me anything, any particular thing, do ask me in the chat. Next question, guys. With that, we'll go with the next question. Okay, next. From complex number it is. From complex numbers. If modulus of z minus I, so simple. Whenever we have modulus of z1 minus z2, what does it particular thing represents? It represents the distance from two complex numbers z1 and z2. Mod of z1 minus z2 always represents the distance between two complex numbers z1 and z2. Two complex numbers z1 and z2. Now what do you mean by this? Mod of z minus I. Mod of z minus I, it represents the distance from a complex number z to another complex number I. Mod of z minus 1 represents the distance from z to 1. Mod of z plus I, it represents the distance from z to minus I. Let me draw it on the Argand plane. Now see, somewhere we don't know where is z, then the numbers of z satisfying equation are okay, fine. Now you see, here we have 1 comma 0, this is our complex number 1 comma 0. Next minus I, which is nothing but 0 comma 1, and this is 0 comma minus 1, which this is nothing but minus I, this is I, and this is 1. Now friends, just by using common sense, how many number of points do we have in this Argand plane which is equidistant from all the 3 points? How many number of points do we have in this Argand plane which is 2D plane? 2D. Keep this in mind. From in this 2D plane, how many points we will be having? Just which is equidistant from all the three ABC. It is clearly by using our common sense. There exists only one point, and that too this is at origin. So Z can take only origin. Z has to be only at origin to be equidistant from all the 3 points. So how many number of Z's we have which satisfies this particular thing? Only one thing, only 1 point, only one. Next, if some of the coefficients in beautiful question from binomial theorem, just sum of the coefficients. How do we get sum of the coefficients? If there is no variable, when do we have no variable? When we put x equals to 1. So just put x equals to 1. To get sum of the variables, put x equals to 1. Sum of the coefficients, that means x is equals to, put x equals to 1 in this, 1 minus 3 plus 10 whole raised to n, which becomes 8, 10 plus 1, 11, 11 minus 3, 8 power n we get. Then what about b, guys? b is equals to 1 plus 1, put x equals to 1 here, 1 plus 1 whole raised to n, which is equals to 2 power n. Then they are asking us the relationship between a and b. What is the relationship between a and b? A is equals to clearly b cube. A is equals to b cube, option B. If the sum of the coefficients in this is a and b, then we got directly, just by, see how much time does it takes? 10 seconds, just 10 seconds, not even 10 if you are pro. If you are pro in calculations, not even 10 seconds. Good. Next, there are 10 observations such that sigma A is equals to 50, sigma product of this is equals to 1100. Then their standard deviation. A question from statistics, stats we say, where they are just asking about this standard deviation. But anyhow, first fine. There are 10 observations they have given. Okay, there are 10 observations. Sum of the observations, they have given sum of the observations, that is A1 plus A2 plus A3 and so on, A10 is equals to 50. Now what do we do is, to get standard deviation or variance, we are supposed to find the sum of the squares of the observations. For that we do one particular thing, square it on both sides. Then you get, see, sum of these squares, like what is a plus b square? A square plus b square plus 2ab. What is a plus b plus c square? A square plus b square plus c square plus 2 of ab plus bc plus ca. In the same way, a plus b plus c plus d का whole square कितना? A square plus b square plus c square plus d square plus 2 of ab bc, where I not equals to j. That means you get sigma, that is a1 square plus a2 square, and instead of that we just write it in simplest form, which is equals to sigma I equals to 1 to 10. This expansion will be ai square plus twice this we get 2 of sigma I not equals to j up to 10. I should be till 10, j should be till 10, ai into aj. That is what, like ab plus bc plus ac plus ad plus bd, all those things will be included in this. This is equals to 50 square ka value 2500. But luckily this has been given in the question. This is the value of this is 1100. So there comes sigma I equals to 1 to 10 ai square is equals to 2500 minus twice of 1100, that is 2200. 2500 minus 2200, we get 300. Now finally we get sigma I equals to 1 to 10 ai square is equals to 300. Now what are we supposed to find? We are supposed to find standard deviation. How do we get standard deviation? So simple formula, sigma square is equals to sigma ai square divided by 10 minus sigma ai by 10 whole square. This is what the most important thing. That's it. Now just substitute. Already we have sigma ai square is 300 by 10, that is nothing but 30 minus sigma ai is 50 by 10, 50 by 10, 5 square 25. So sigma square is equals to 30 minus 25, which is equals to 5. If variance is 5, then standard deviation will be root 5. Question number 1. It just takes max to max almost 60 seconds to solve this. That's it. Only one particular minute. Okay. Next question, guys. Next question from matrices. Though it is been matrices, we can just simply solve it just by using simple product rule from matrices. That's it. F of x they have given statement 1. F of minus x is inverse of x. Yeah, okay. Statement 2 is f of x plus y is equals to f of x into f of y. Okay guys, okay. First let's try to do this. What is f of x? They have given clearly cos x minus sin x 0, sin x, cos x 0, 0, 0, 1. This is f of x. What will be f of y now? What will be f of y? In the same, but in place of x we get y. Cos y minus sin y 0, sin y, cos y 0, 0, 0, 1. That's it. Now let's go with the second expression, which is statement 2, f of x into f of y, multiplying two matrices of order 3 by 3. Multiplying two matrices, we'll go with f of x into f of y, row with column. See, just no need to multiply all the elements, friends. Just identify the pattern and get the result. That's it. Cos x into cos y plus minus sin x into sin y, row with this column, cos x into cos y minus sin x into sin y plus 0. That is cos a cos b minus sin a sin b, cos of a plus b, cos of x plus b. That's it. Next, second row with the second column, cos x into minus sin y plus minus sin x into cos y. That is nothing but sin a cos b plus cos a sin b, but we have minus common. Just pull that minus out, then we get minus sin of x plus y. With these two you can just clearly say this particular thing, again element will be sin of x plus y, and this will be cos of x plus y 0, 0, 0, 1. Now clearly this is of the form f of x plus y. In place of x we have x plus y. That is nothing but f of x plus y. Done. So f of x into f of y we got f of x into f of y we got f of x plus y. Statement 2 is true. Statement 2 is true. Now what about statement 1? What about statement 1? How do we get? See, now we got one most important relation, that f of x into f of y, f of x into f of y is equals to f of x plus y. F of x plus y. Okay. Now let's try to put y is equals to minus x. Let's try to put y is equals to minus x. Then what do we get? F of x into f of minus x is equals to f of x minus x. F of x minus x, which is nothing but f of 0. But what is f of 0? Put 0 here, cos 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, which is nothing but identity matrix of order 3 by 3. Identity matrix of order 3 by 3. Identity matrix of order 3 by 3. Now you see guys, now you see, if f of x into if the product of two matrices is equals to an identity matrix, what do you mean by that? That means one will be the inverse of the other. One will be the inverse of the other. That's it. Even statement 1 is also true. Statement 1 is true. Statement 2 is true. Both the statements will be true. Option A. Option A, guys. Option A. Option A. Option A. Next, beautiful response I am getting. Next, 10th question. If A is equals to limit x, most simplest question from limits, most simple question from limits we got. Either you can solve it by using L'Hospital's rule, or else I'll go with like a beautiful expression. See, as limit extends to 0, already we have discussed the same in class many infinite number of times, practically saying infinite number of times. What did we discuss? When x tends to the smaller values, all the high powers of x can be neglected. All the high powers of x can be neglected. That means square root of, see, this square root of 1 plus x raised to 4, 1 plus x raised to 4 whole power 1 by 2, like 1 plus x whole power n. When x as x tends to very small, we have this expression 1 plus x whole power n tends to 1 plus nx. What about the remaining powers of x? The higher powers of x can be neglected because x is very small. As x is very small. Now 1 plus x power 4 whole raised to 1 by 2 will be 1 plus 1 by 2 times x power 4. That's it. Okay. Now what do we get here? Here this particular, only this expression will take. We'll take only this particular expression for some time. Now we have square root of 1 plus, this already we solved. This is 1 plus 1 by 2 x raised to 4. Okay. This is nothing but clearly 2 plus 1 by 2 x raised to 4. 2 plus 1 by 2 x raised to 4 whole to the power 1 by 2. Whole to the power 1 by 2. Instead doing one particular thing, we should have only 1 here. We should have only 1 here. To get 1, what shall we do? Let's take 2 pull out. Let's take 2 out. 2 out. 2 raised to 1 by 2 will be root 2 times 1 plus 2 of 1, this becomes 1 by 4 times x power 4. Now whole raised to 1 by 2. Now that becomes root 2 times 1 plus 1 by 8 times x power 4. This is what the particular thing. Now just let's substitute here. We see, let's substitute this particular thing here. Limit extends to 0. Limit extends to 0. This expression will be now root 2 into 1, which is nothing but root 2 plus root 2 divided by 8 times x raised to 4. Root 2 divided by 8 times x raised to 4 minus root 2 whole divided by x power 4. See, root 2 minus root 2 gets cancelled. X power 4 gets cancelled. We get root 2 by 8. Nothing but just root 2 by root 2. Simplify karo. Then we get 2 by 8 root 2, which is equals to 1 by 4 root 2. So simple. So simple. So simple. Yeah, great. Yes, good, Rahman, good. Now we'll see. Now let's see this. Coming with the next expression. B is equals to, so this will be the value of A. Now B is equals to, just by rationalizing the denominator, then we get limit extends to 0 sine square x whole divided by, when we rationalize the denominator we get 2 minus 1, that becomes 1 minus cos x into, in numerator mein root 2 plus 1 plus cos x we get. So now guys, this 1 minus cos x is nothing but 1 minus cos x, we do one particular thing. We'll divide and multiply and divide with x square. We'll divide x square for both the numerator and denominator. Now this becomes 1. When x tends to 0, sin x by x whole square will be 1. Now what about 1 minus cos x by x square? We missed one particular thing. That's it. No. Yes, we didn't miss anything. Now we get limit extends to 0. This will be 1 minus cos x by x square, a square by 2. 2 square 4 by 2, this becomes 1 by 2. That's it. Now just you can put directly the limit values here. 1 by 2 times root 2 plus 1 plus 0 root 2. We get 2 root 2 by 2. Then we got a value and b value. They are just asking us to get the value of a into b cube. A into b cube, they are just asking us to get. That's it. Any other things, any other queries? See, so simple it is. So simple. We get 2 times of 2 root 2, which is equals to 4 root 2. A we got, B we got. They are asking us to find the value of A into B cube, which is equals to 32. Any other guys? Any other queries? Thank you. Thanks for your love. Thanks. Let's go with the next question. 11th one. Now we'll see this, dear. If the minimum distance of the center of the circle from any point of the parabola is d, then find the value of d square. Yes, again, thank you, Anish. Thank you. 99% of the students like today morning they have been interacting with me. Everyone said like, sir, this is from deleted syllabus which has been from normals. So what? Though it has been from deleted syllabus, we can even do it. We can even do it without the introduction of, without the involvement of normals. That's the beauty of this particular question. Okay. Now let's try to see y square is equals to 4ax is a parabola. This is what? A parabola. Y square is equals to 4ax. This is what? A parabola that we have. Now somewhere we have a particular circle with the center kitna 2, 8. 2, 8 is somewhere here we have. Let's y square is equals to 4x, not 4ax. 4x. Somewhere here we have center. Okay, let's draw this particular circle also. Let's draw this particular circle. Somewhere here we have a circle with a center 2, 8. A circle with a center 2, 8. Now we need the minimum distance. What do you mean by minimum distance? That means somewhere here we'll be having a particular point from this. This distance should be minimum. Let C be the center of this circle. Let this be the point. Let P be any point on the parabola. What is any point on the parabola? Already we have seen in many things. What is always, if there is a question of asking from any point on the parabola, do stick to parametric points. What is parametric point of parabola? A square comma 2at. But here luckily the value of a is 1. So this will be t square comma 2at, which is nothing but 2t. T square comma 2t. I guess this color is visible, I guess, huh? No, yeah, we'll go with some other color. Okay, now t square comma 2t. First, see, this distance should be minimum. Actually, I understood. Minimum distance is only this particular thing. First, we have to find CP. MP will only be the distance from circle to. The perpendicular distance will be only MP, but we can't find M right now. After finding CP, we can just find CP minus CM. Then we get MP. That is the minimum distance between circle and parabola. Now find CP. What is CP? CP is nothing but distance between these 2 points. T square minus 2 whole square plus 2t minus 8 whole square. Whole square root. Yeah, I can square it on both sides. Why do go with this particular square root? Let's try to square it on both sides. Now we see this, friends. I would like to take this as my function. Some s is equals to t square minus 2 whole square plus 2t minus 8 whole square. This has to be function. Now this function should be minimized. Whether to minimize or maximize a particular function, what do? We take the particular function, we differentiate it, we get f dash x. Now this is a function in t. We find f dash t. We equate t to 0. We equate f dash x to 0. Let's take this as f of t. Now find f of t, guys. F dash t is equals to 2 of t square minus 2 into 2t plus 2 of 2t minus 8 into 2. I hope it is fine. Now just equate it to 0. Equate it to 0. 2 of t square minus 2 times 2t is equals to 4 of 8 minus 2t. We can even take 2 common. 4 minus t. 4 gets cancelled. Now t cube minus 2t is equals to 2 4s 8 minus 2t. Instead that we can like 2 cube 8 minus, see, t cube is equals to 8, which implies t is equals to 2. We got the value of 2 now. We just got the value of t. 2. Now put t equals to 2 here. So the point we got is 4, 4. The minimum distance from circle to center, circle to parabola will be, now the required distance is our MP. MP is equals to CP minus CM. That's it. Majority of the students are thinking like we are supposed to use a normal formula. Nothing, not necessary at all, guys, not necessary at all. Just take this as a particular function in t, minimize it or maximize it. For that you are supposed to take f dash t equals to 0. Actually we got only one critical point, t equals to 0. Hence distance can only be minimum, it can't be maximum. It should, to be maximum, circle can be anywhere. Okay, that's it. In this way we get this particular value as root 20. They are asking us to find d square. Now d square will be 20. I hope each one of you have understood this particular thing. Yes guys, if you are guys, if you are able to follow, just show me thumbs up. Let's go with the next question. Again, most easiest thing from vectors. If there is a question from vectors, no doubt 4 marks are in our pocket itself. That's it. 4 marks has to be in our pocket. A bar given, B bar given, A bar cross C bar is B bar and A bar dot C bar is 3. Find the value of. They are just asking us to get the value of A bar dot C bar cross B bar minus B bar minus C bar, which is equals to A bar dot C bar cross B bar minus A bar dot B bar minus A bar dot C bar. Okay, A bar dot C bar cross B bar, A bar dot C bar cross B bar. Okay, fine, done. Now this can be written as this is nothing but A bar dot C bar cross B bar can also be written as by using scalar triple product, though it is being deleted, but this can be just organized in such a way that this can even be written as A bar cross C bar dot B bar or B bar dot A bar cross C bar, anything is fine, minus A bar dot B bar. See, if A bar cross C bar is B bar, that means B bar is perpendicular to both A bar and C bar. So A bar dot B bar will be 0. A bar dot C bar anyhow they have given 3. Now, if A bar cross C bar is already given B bar dot B bar will be mod B whole square minus 3. That's it. They are just asking us to get the value of this particular thing. What is mod B, guys? What is mod B? Mod B bar is equals to 3 of square root of 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is equals to 3 root 3. So mod B whole square will be 27 minus 3, which is equals to 24 will be our answer. That's it. Option 1, 24. I hope each one of you are able to follow. Next question, guys. See, from now I'll be just giving you the idea of how we are able to approach the solution of that particular thing. Okay, as it's already 9:45 and all our colleagues, all our faculties, physics faculty, chemistry are here with the same excellent explanation of all the JEE Mains shift 1 of today's. Okay, let's not take much time, guys. Now question number 13, if we go, consider the line, this particular line intersecting other two lines L1 and L2 and pass through origin, then tangent of the angle between. Acha, first, whenever if there is a question from geometry, the first thing that has to be in a student's mind is visualizing it. The more he can visualize, the more he will be easily to approach the final solution. Now from the question, it is so simple that there is one line, we don't know which line it is. This is a line, 4x plus 5y is equals to 20. So clearly when you can write this in intercept form, it can be written as x by 5 plus 5 x by 5 plus y by 4 is equals to 1. So in intercept form, this can be written as this line intersects x-axis at 5, 0, y-axis at 0, 4. X-axis at 5, 0, in y-axis at 0, 4. Now the actual thing is, there are two lines. There are two lines L1 and L2. There are two lines L1 and L2 which trisect the given line, which trisect the line L and pass through the origin. and pass through the origin, then tangent of the angle between the lines L1 and L2. Guys, so simple it is. See, there are two lines, okay? These two lines, let L1 be one line and L2 be another line, okay? L1 be one line and L2 be another line. These two lines trisect this particular AB, it seems. What do you mean by trisect? Trisect means which divides in the ratio 1:2 or 2:1. That means these three parts are going to be equal. Suppose if I take this as P and this as Q, so AP will be equals to PQ will be equals to BQ. AP is equals to PQ is equals to BQ. From there, now we already have 2 points, A and B. Now by using these 2 points, suppose Q divides AB in the ratio 1:2. We can get the coordinates of Q. P divides BA in the ratio 2:1. Again we can get the coordinates of P. Now once you get coordinates of P and Q, we are already having origin. Now they are just asking us to find this particular angle. How do we get this particular angle? Just by using slopes formula. Tan theta is equals to mod of m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 times m2. Mod of m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. Now just by using this, how do we get m1, friends? Let this be m1, let this be m2. We know this point, m1 is nothing but y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Shiv, hi Sinchan, hi. Yes, great, good. आज किसका पेपर था? इसका today का. The paper is today. Shift 1. Next. So I have just given a detailed explanation of this particular thing. We'll go with the next question as we are approaching the time. We are going to next question. If n minus, again a particular beautiful question from binomial theorem. N minus 1 CR is equals to k square minus 8 times NCR plus 1. Then what is this particular thing? Okay, chalo. We'll do see. One most simple thing that we have here is n minus 1 CR is equals to k square minus 8 times NCR plus 1. NCR plus 1 can be written as n divided by r plus 1 times n minus 1 CR. That's it. हो गया solution, हो गया question. n minus CR, n minus 1 CR gets cancelled. n minus 1 CR, n minus 1 CR gets cancelled. Now r plus 1 will be k square minus 8 times n. Okay, then the value of k, acha, they are asking. Now they are asking, let's go with this particular thing. Then the range of k they are asking. R plus 1 divided by n plus 8 will be our k square. So k square is equals to r plus 1 divided by n plus 8. I'll tell you the most important thing. See guys, to get the range of this, r takes from which value to which value? R takes from 0 to n minus 1 only. R takes from 0 to n minus 1 only. Because NCR plus 1 is defined only when the maximum value can be r is equals to n minus 1. In this particular case, if you take the square root, if you take square root to this particular thing, k belongs to, see, square root of 8 will be 2 root 2. That means greater than 2 root 2 only. Greater than 2 root 2. That means open brackets. Greater than 2 root 2. Greater than 2 root 2. Greater than 2 root 2. 2. R takes till n minus 1. Substitute n minus 1. R n gets cancelled, that means 1. R k square will be 9, square root of 9 will be 3, but 3 can be in closed brackets. So simple. Option 1. Open 2 root 2 2, closed 3. Open 2 root 2 2, closed 3. Next question guys, if alpha x plus beta y plus 9 times log of mod 2x plus 3y minus 8 lambda is equals to x plus 3. I'll just give you, it is just a simple question by using variable separable. How do we do it? First, see, before we do this, 2x plus 2x plus 3y minus 2 times dx is equals to, let's take this to that side, minus of 4x plus 6y minus 7 whole times dy. Now from here what can we do? Divided with respect to dy by dx will be dy divided by dx will be minus of 2x plus 3y minus 2 whole divided by 4x plus 6y minus 7. A student has to understand this particular thing, guys, this particular thing. Suppose if they can take, see here the coefficients are proportional for both 2x and y. If they can take 2x plus 3y is equals to some t, now you see, differentiate both sides with respect to x. 2 times 1 plus 3 times dy by dx is equals to dt by dx. So finally dy by dx will be equals to dt by dx minus 2 whole times 1 by 3. Now let's just substitute that here. 1 by 3 times dt by dx whole minus 2 is equals to, this becomes minus of t minus 2 whole divided by 2 times if you take just 2 common, 2 of 2x plus 6y, this is nothing but 2t minus 7. Now just by using partial fractions or just by dividing, integrate it, just simplify karo, then integrate it. That's it. I hope you can go with the next thing. And next one is f maps from n minus 1 to n. F of n is the highest prime factor of n. Simple basic wala question from functions, guys. Just a basic question from functions. What is f of n? F of n is highest prime factor of n. Highest prime factor of n. That means what is f of 2? Will be 2. F of 3 will be 3. F of 4, in 4 what is the highest prime factor? Again 2. F of 5 will be 5. F of 6 is again 3. Now if you see, guys, is this 1 1? No way. See, f of 2 is 4, f of 2 is 2, f of 4 is 2. So it's no way it is 1 1. So whatever the options that we have 1 1, we can just cancel them. Now it's clearly many to 1, but many to 1 on 2 or into. That makes the thing. See here, what is the range? Range is set of natural numbers, but codomain is set of natural numbers. What is range here? In range we get only prime numbers. Okay, so range is only prime numbers, but codomain is complete set of natural numbers. Range is not equals to codomain, hence it is not onto also. Therefore clearly it is many to 1 and into. That's it, guys, that's it. Let's go with the next question. P of x represents the probability of, again a very good question from probability distribution. P of x represents the probability of getting 6 in the xth roll for the first time. Also P of x is equals to 3. That means we have rolled the dice for 3 times. Why did we roll the dice for 3 times? For the first 2 we didn't get 6. Third time we got 6. P of x is x equals to 6 means when at the 6th time we got 6. For the first 5 times we didn't get 6. So what is the problem? Getting 6 is 1 by 6, and not getting 6 will be 5 by 6. That's it. Now you see, what is P of x is equals to 3? P of x is equals to, first we didn't get 6. That means 5 by 6 whole square times 1 by 6. Next, P of x greater than or equals to 3. P of x greater than or equals to 3 will be 5 by 6 whole square times 1 by 6 plus 5 by 6. Next, 4 times 5 by 6 whole cube times 1 by 6 plus and so on till infinity. Now just try to take 1 by 6 5 by 6 whole square common, then you get 1 plus 5 by 6 plus 5 by 6 whole square common. This is clearly an infinite geometric progression. Now in infinite geometric progression, here we get a by 1 minus r, 1 by 1 minus 5 by 6, that is nothing but 1 by 6. So this 6 and this 6 gets cancelled. This is clearly 5 by 6 whole square. Now third is also C is equals to P of x greater than or equals to 6 given x greater than 3. What is P of A given B, guys? P of A given B will be P of A intersection B given by P of B. That means what will be the intersection of x greater than or equals to 6 and x greater than 3? Obviously x greater than or equals to 6. That means we get P of x greater than or equals to 6 by P of x greater than 3. X greater than 3 means that means we are supposed to take P of x is equals to 4 plus P of x is equals to 5 plus P of x is equals to 6 and so on and so on. Now just whatever the thing that we did it in there, if you are going to do the same in this particular thing, then you will be getting the value of C in the same way. See here, A is 5 by 6 whole square times 1 by 6, B is 5 by 6 whole square. In the same way you will be getting C. After getting A, B, C, just do B plus C divided by A. That's it. I am leaving it to you guys. Next, if the angle between two vectors A bar B bar given is acute, find the least positive value. Find the least positive integral value of alpha. If the angle between two vectors is acute, if the angle between two vectors is acute, what do we have? Suppose A bar dot B bar, we have mod A times mod B times cos theta. If angle between two vectors is acute, theta is gonna be lying between 0 to 90 degree. That means cos theta positive. There we get A bar dot B bar greater than 0. This is the problem solving step that has been involved here. That's it. If A bar dot B bar greater than, now just A bar dot B bar greater than 0, alpha square minus 4 alpha minus k minus 4 whole greater than 0. Now just by factorizing this by using our basic inequalities and wavy curve, we can just get the value of alpha. But that he is asking us to get the value of, find the least positive integral value of theta they are asking. Find least positive integral value of alpha they are asking. Next question, guys. S is equals to 1 to 10, M is the power set of S. Here given M is power set of S. Now A is related to B such that we have a beautiful relation called R is a relation from A to B such that R is mapping from A to B such that A intersection B should be phi. Now he is asking reflexive or symmetric or transitive or something. See guys, if it is reflexive, what do you mean by reflexive? For any reflexive relation, we just take one particular element. A intersection A should be in that particular element. Now can A intersection A is clearly A. Can it be phi? No way. Hence it is not reflexive. It is not reflexive. Now symmetric, A intersection B, if it is phi, definitely B intersection A will also be phi. B intersection A will also be phi. Why it can't be phi? Because in S nowhere I have taken empty set. Now so okay, it is clearly symmetric, whether it is transitive or not. See guys, one most important, if we have A intersection B is null set, B intersection C also null set, can we say A intersection C is also null set? No way. I can just explain it by using Venn diagram. Now let this be A, we need A intersection B null set. Okay, A intersection B null set. This is A, this is B. A intersection B is a null set. Next B intersection C has to be null set. A intersection B. Let's go with a small example. This is A, this is B. We have A intersection B null set. Next B intersection C null set. B intersection C is also null set. Now B and C has no common element. Now what about A intersection C? We have a particular thing. So A intersection C can't be null set. There is no, so that's the reason it is only symmetric, option 2. Next, 20th question. If 4.0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1 and 2k, 3k are concyclic. What do we mean by concyclic? Concyclic means 4 points lying on the same line. 4 points lying on the same line. 4 points lying on the same line. Just let's try to plot these particular 4 points. Okay. What are the 4 points that we have? 1 is 0, 0. 1 is 1, 0. 1 is 0, 1. Acha, they have given these 4 points are like there is some other point 2k, 3k. These 4 points are concyclic. If these 4 points are concyclic, guys, I am going to use a very common basic principle. Suppose if I join these 2 points A and B, if I join these 2 points capital AB, now you see AB subtends an angle 90 degrees at O. If a chord subtends 90 degree on the circumference of the circle, that means this chord is going to be diameter. Now A and B will be the ends of diameter. If you know ends of diameter, equation of circle will be x minus x1 times x2 plus y minus y1 times y minus y2 is equals to 0. Now x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2 we have, just substitute 2k comma 3k in that and get the value of k. That much simple it is, friends. And this is again most important, like I can say this is the like very important and crucial problem in this entire shift 1 maths. The very basic principle that we follow here is just divide both sides with x minus y. That's it. We divide both sides with x minus y is always greater than or equals to log x by y can be written as log x minus log y by x minus y divided by x minus y plus 1. Now I apply limits. Limit extends to y, both sides. Have you ever seen this particular expression, guys? Limit extends to a, f of x minus f of a divided by x minus a is nothing but f dash x. So this becomes f dash x is always greater than or equals to, what is differentiation of log x? 1 by x plus 1. That's it. So here we can take f dash x is equals to 1 by x plus 1. Now this fellow is asking f dash of 1 by n square. What is f dash of 1 by n square? That will be n square plus 1. Ho gaya. N square plus 1 from sum 1 to 20. That means sum of the squares of first and natural numbers that we get, that will be n square plus 1 sigma from n is equals to 1 to 20. There we get 1 square plus 1, 2 square plus 1 plus 3 square plus 1 plus 4 square plus 1 and so on till 20 square plus 1. So 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus and so on 20 square plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 20 times. This becomes sum of the squares of first and natural numbers n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 whole divided by 6 plus 20. Just substitute n is equals to 20 and get the result. That's it. Next, another beautiful question that we have, dx by dt is equals to minus ax. We can write this particular expression as dx by dt is equals to minus ax. Now by variable separable, dx by x we can write it as dx by x is equals to minus at. Integrating both sides minus a times dt. Integrating both sides, dx by x will be ln x is equals to minus at. That's it. Now we get x is equals to e raised to minus at. We have given values of, they have given when t is 0, x becomes 2. That means 2 is equals to e raised to minus 1, which is equals to e raised to 0, which is equals to, I'm sorry, ln x is equals to minus at plus c. That becomes ln x is equals to c minus at. From there x is equals to e raised to c minus at. Now just put x is equals to 0 and get the value of c here. When you take x is equals to 0, when you take t is equals to 0, the value of x is 2. From there get the value of c. In the same way, simplify for dy by dt plus by is equals to 0. Last they are asking us to get the value of t. That's it. Next, if A comma B is the orthocenter of triangle ABC, then find 36I1 divided by, just very simple thing. It takes just 2 minutes. I'll cut it. If two more questions only. If see, we have orthocenter, we have a triangle. We have a triangle ABC. Okay, triangle ABC we have. ABC is triangle with vertices 1 comma 2, 2 comma 3, 3 comma 1. Now guys, if we have a triangle with 3 vertices, orthocenter, basic definition of orthocenter is orthocenter lies on the angle bisector, lies on the angular bisector. Now let's take any one particular vertex. See, suppose, how do you get the angular bisector? Angular bisector, this is clearly an isosceles triangle. What about this? 1 minus 2 whole square, square root of 3 minus 1, 2 square plus 1 square. This will also be 1 square plus 2 square, 2 square. So clearly this is an isosceles triangle. If this is an isosceles triangle, angle bisector will be perpendicular to this particular side AB. Angle bisector will be perpendicular to this side AB. Now just find the slope of AB and we have point. Then we find equation of angular bisector. Equation of angle bisector. Equation of angle bisector passing through C. Now in that, once you get the line equation of angle bisector, get the substitute A comma B as it is satisfying, then by using King's property, you can simplify it. I1 and I2, get the relationship between I1 and I2. That's it. Here the most important thing is, as we know, orthocenter lies on the angular bisector passing through C. That's it. Next, last but one question. Question number 24. F of x they have given for x greater than 3, x less than 3, x equals to 3. Then find the number of ordered pairs of A comma B just by using simple LHS RHS. For x greater than 3, step x will be 3. Clear? Now this becomes sin of x minus 3 by x minus 3. When limit extends to 3, your right hand limit will be, when limit extends to 3 plus sin of x minus 3 by x minus 3, that will be 1 now. So this becomes 2 power 1 divided by minus a by b times x square minus 7x plus 12. This is x minus 3 times x minus 4. Modulus of x minus 3 times x minus 4. When x is less than 3, it is negative. So this you get minus a by b. That means right hand limit RHL is minus 2. Left hand limit is minus a by b, which is equals to b. That's it. Yes. Now b equals to 2 we got. Minus a by b is equals to 2. So minus a by 2 is equals to 2. A equals to minus 4. So how many, find the number of ordered pairs. How many ordered pairs that we got? We got only one particular ordered pair, and the ordered pair is minus 4 comma 2. That's it. Next, A, B, C we have. I'll tell you the most easiest trick. We have a matrix capital A is equals to 2 0 1 1 0 0. Irrespective of the matrix that we have, B have given AB1, AB2, AB3. If they have given A into B1 is equals to 1 0 0, then from here just multiply with A inverse. If you are going to multiply with A inverse, B1 will be equals to A inverse times 1 0 0. In the same way, B2 will be A inverse times 2 0 1. B3 will be A inverse times 3 2 1. From there we get B1, B2, B3. Substitute that B1, B2, B3 here. Now after getting B1, B2, B3, there we get modulus of alpha cube plus beta cube. Modulus of alpha cube plus beta cube. Here alpha becomes sum of this. That is nothing but alpha is trace of capital A, trace of capital B. Once we get B, sum of all the diagonal elements will be alpha. Then determinant of matrix B will be beta. Once you get, just find alpha cube plus beta cube. That's it. And the last question for today's session is cos 2x minus a sin x. Just by using simple formula, friends. Cos 2x we have 1 minus 2 sin square x minus a sin x is equals to 2a minus 7. Now it is clearly a quadratic equation in terms of sin x. Then first solve the values for sin x. Sin x you get in terms of a. From there you get the value of range of a. Once you get the range of a, we'll be getting the values of p and q. And once you simplify this, see, tan 9 is nothing but, again, cot 9 multiplying, we get 1. So p into q into r. They are just asking us to get the value of p into q into r. That's it. Once we get the range of a, we get the value of p and q. R is nothing but just the simplification of tan 9 plus, this is again just tan 27, cot 27, tan 9. You're just going to add it, we'll be getting it. Okay, so with that we are done with our mathematics part. Now here we have our physics faculties and chemistry faculties with beautiful analysis and explanation of today's shift 1 paper. Wish you all the very best, my dear friends. Just go with the next session. Take care, everyone.
Hi everyone, welcome to
Amazing channel of Brilliant Katha.
When you're rubbing one body with another body, electrons are transferred from one object to another object. Okay, this process, this type of electricity is been given a name.
halogen connected carbon sp3, then it's connected to benzene. See all of you, halogen connected. What is this carbon hybridization? Full single bond sp3, see then a benzene ring.
Hello students, you just now watched.
But there are some questions they are challenging.
Some questions, few questions only.
Especially our students from GCC, they were really happy with physics and chemistry.
Our students especially, because many questions we discussed in the class.
The
so
questions
they
are
really
challengeable, but that questions are also doable only for some extent.
Sure. Okay. It's easy only. Like
And then I think from this year, electrodynamics more questions came
yeah.
compared to mechanics.
So those students who are going for the next sessions, please be aware about electrostatics. They have more
Electrodynamics, Electrodynamics part 1 plus 2. That is more questions are came after mechanics. Second one is part 1 mechanics questions came.
Mechanics
that is,
question came, yes.
Part 1 NCERT 11th one.
right.
Yeah, it's about that.
So I think
without wasting time,
we'll continue. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, students, will be starting with the analysis. We all three will be there to discuss. I will be discussing questions.
Yeah.
After that, Shamil sir will come. Then Fasil sir will also be there. So please watch it carefully. It will be useful for if you are planning to write an April also. It will be useful for you. Okay. Right.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Yes. Once again, welcome to Brilliant Katha. So without wasting time, I'm going to the first question. Right. So this is your first question. You can see that there's a simple question from, it's like CBSE type question only, right? From which chapter? Semiconductor. What is the question? Which among the following is forward biased? Which among the following is forward biased? Do you know how to check biasing of a diode? Biasing means if P is connected to the positive and N is connected to the negative, right? So here you can see this is 0 volt minus 3 volts. So how to check positive and negative? Higher voltage should be taken as what? Positive. With that logic you can see this is 0 volt and this is what? Minus 3. So which is big? 0 is big. That means that need to be taken as the positive value. So you can see that this is positive and this is negative. So obviously P is connected to the positive terminal, N is connected to the negative terminal. So what is the answer for the first question? It is option 1. Very simple question from semiconductor. Yes or no? Yes. Yeah, I need your response. Please quickly respond, students. I am going to the second question now. Question number 2. A uniform and homogeneous rod has resistance R. If rod is cut into 5 equal parts and connected in parallel, find equivalent resistance. A simple question from current electricity chapter. See, we have a uniform and homogeneous rod. So if this is the rod, its resistance is what? R. It is cut into 5 equal. So if you are cutting this rod into 5 equal parts, each part will have a resistance of what? R by 5. Then what we are doing, we are connecting in parallel. So R by 5, like that, this 5 resistance we need to connect in parallel. Then what is the equivalent resistance? That's a question. All are identical, right? So what is the formula for parallel combination? 1 by R parallel is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. So here all are R by 5. So get 1 by R by 5 plus 1 by R by 5. How many times? It is 5 times. So 1 by RP is equal to 5 times 5 by what? R by 5. So we get 1 by RP is equal to 25 by R. That means RP is equal to what? So 1 by RP is 25 by R. It will be R by 25. That is the answer. R by 25 will be the answer for this question. It's very simple, right? From current electricity chapter, as usual, you can see that in every year there are 1 or 2 questions from this chapter. So we are going to the next question now. Question number 3. Question number 3. Look at this. Acceleration due to Earth on the surfaces G naught, Geo. If mass of Earth remains the same but radius is half, then find the acceleration on the surface for new system. Gravitation chapter, variation of G, right? Tell me what is the formula for G? Acceleration due to gravity. We have an equation. What is it? Gm by R square. Gm by R square. All of you know this formula. G is equal to Gm by R square. Now what they're asking is mass of Earth remains same but radius is half. So mass is same, radius is half. So new value, if I'm taking as G dash, G into mass is same M, but radius is half, means new radius will be what? R by 2 the whole square. So solving this, we get Gm by R by 2 whole square means R square by 4. This 4 will go up. We get 4 into what? Gm by R square. Yes, what is Gm by R square? It is G. So what is the answer? 4 GO. 4 GO is the answer. Where is it? Yeah, it's option 4. Option 4, simple question from gravitation chapter. Okay, so I think it's clear. Now I'm going to the next question. Question number 4. Find moment of inertia about an axis passing through one corner and perpendicular to the plane. Okay, moment of inertia question. Listen here. Look, where is the axis? Here you can see there are 4 identical point masses. All are having mass M. Now the only question is, what is the moment of inertia of a point mass? It is mr square. So where is the axis? Axis is, you can see, passing through one corner and perpendicular to the plane. So this is a corner and perpendicular to the plane means the axis will be like this. Alright, so we need to find, if there are system of masses, we need to add the moment of inertia of each mass. So there are 4 masses, but remember students, axis is passing through one of the point mass. That means for that particular mass, R value will be what? 0. So what is its moment of inertia? 0. So moment of inertia of one of the mass about the axis will be what? 0. So we need to consider other 3 only. So what we can write here, I is equal to what is the moment of inertia of this mass? Ma square, because the distance is A. Got it? What is the moment of inertia of this mass? That is also at the same distance. It will be Ma square again. Now we need moment of inertia of this one. There also the mass is M, but which distance we need to consider? Remember the axis is here, so the distance under consideration should be this one. That is again root 2a. It's given. It's a diagonal. So M into, what will be the result? M into root 2a the whole square. So we get 2a square plus ma square plus ma square. The answer will be 4ma square is the answer for this question. 4m A square. Simply adding moments of inertia of all the masses. Clear or not? Yes. So I'm going to the next question. Next is question number 5. Look at this. 2 particles having masses 4 gram and 25 gram have same kinetic energy. Find the ratio of momentum. We have discussed this many questions of this type. Relation between kinetic energy and momentum from work energy power chapter. What is that relation? K is equal to P square by 2m. P square by 2m. Isn't it? Yeah. Here, same kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is same. So kinetic energy is same means directly you can write P square will be proportional to what? Mass. Then P will be proportional to the square root of mass. Square root of mass. Now they are asking ratio of momentum. So P1 by P2. It will be equal to the square root of 4 First mass is 4 by what? 25. Square root of 4 is 2 and 25. So 2 by 5. 2 by 5 is the answer. So option 1. Option 1 is the answer for this question. Isn't it? Yes. Option 1. So I'm going to the next question. Question number 6. An object of mass 1000 kilogram is moving with 6 meter per second. Find the speed of the object if mass 200 kilogram is added to it. A simple question. See, what is the initial mass? 1000 kilogram. It's moving with 6 meters. So if you are calculating the momentum, it will be 1000 into 6. Now, they are not saying any additional forces acting, just mass is added. So new mass will be 1000 plus 200. And what is the new velocity? You know that if there is no forces acting, momentum, linear momentum is conserved. So this is initial linear momentum. Final linear momentum, how can you find 1000 plus 200 will be 1200 times what? V. So we need to find V only. V will be, so this zeros will be cancelled. So V is equal to what we get? 60 by 12. It's equal to what? 5 meter per second. Easy question. 5 meter per second is the answer for this one. C. Option 2. Option 2 is the answer for question number 6. Now I'm going to question number 7. Two very long wire having current as shown. Find the magnetic field at the point P in microtesla. In microtesla, so unit we can check later. What we have to find? Magnetic field at the point P. There are two straight conductors. Which chapter? Moving charges and magnetism. Which topic? Magnetic field to a current carrying straight conductor. Tell me the formula for magnetic field. B is equal to mu naught I by 2 pi r. So here we need to check two things. One is what is the distance. Number 2, what about the direction of the current? See, my dear students, you can see in this conductor, you can see that the current is going up. Since the current is going up, where is a point P? P is on the right side. So current is going up means if you are keeping your thumb like this, you can see the magnetic field will be inward. At the point P, due to the first conductor, the magnetic field is inward. And here you can see the current is what? Down. So since the current is down, we need to keep our thumb like this, thumb rule, thumb downward. So you can again see the magnetic field due to that conductor is also inward, which means the direction of both the magnetic fields are inward. Now what we need to check, their magnitudes, are they equal or not? Remember, both are carrying the same current, 10 ampere. Now what about the distance? This is 5 by 2, total is 5, so this will also be what? 5 by 2. So everything is same. That means current magnitude is same, magnetic field direction is same, distance is same, which means there will be 2 times the field due to one wire. This is field due to one wire into 2 will give you the total magnetic field, yes or no? Yeah. Now you can substitute what is mu naught value, 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7 into current is 10 into 2 divided by 2 pi into r. R is 5 by 2 centimeter. So that I am converting into meter. Rest all are in SI unit only. So 10 raised to minus 2 will get pi. Pi got cancelled. This 2 will be cancelled. So what's our result? It is 8. 4 into 2, 8. 80 by 5. Into what? 10 power, this is minus 2, it will go 10 to the power minus 5. So 80 by 5 will be 16. So we get 16 into 10 to the power minus 5. But they're asking it is micro Tesla. What is 1 micro? 1 micro is 10 to the power minus 6. So we need minus 6 here. For that, we should divide by 10. When you're dividing, we should multiply by 10 also. So we get 160 into 10 to the power minus 6 Tesla. That means 160 micro Tesla is the answer. 160 micro Tesla is the answer for this question. Okay, it's also a simple question. All of us know the formula for magnetic field to a straight conductor, isn't it? Yes. I'm going to the next question, number 8. The electron revolving in the third Bose orbit of hydrogen species has radius r. Then what would be its radius in fourth orbit in terms of r? See, third orbit radius is r. Then what would be the radius in? You know the formula for radius of Bohr orbit, right? It is equal to, or it is proportional to, we can say, r raised to n by what? Z. Okay, so what you can see here is it is equal to radius. First n value is what? R is equal to proportional to n square by z. So what is n? So if you are writing r by r dash or r dash by r is, in second case it is fourth, right? So 4 square, and first case it is what? 3. So 3 square we get. Okay, so we get r dash by r is equal to 4 square is equal to 16 by 9. So r dash is equal to 16r by 9. 16r by 9. This is the answer. Okay, right. It's very simple. Just recall the formula for the radius and substituting it. Next, question number 9. Look, a charge of magnitude 10 power minus 6 microcoulomb is placed at the origin in xy coordinate system. Find the potential difference between the 2 points root 3 and root 6 0. Axes are in meters. So these are the options given. So let's check what is the data given. There is a coordinate system and where is the charge? Charge is at the origin. So 10 raised to minus 6 microcoulomb is the charge. I am taking that charge as q. Okay, now it is an xy coordinate system. So this is x, this is y, this is y and this is x. Find the potential difference between the points root 3. So the first point is what? Root 3. X coordinate is root 3, y coordinate is root 3 means what will be that distance? That we can check. So you know the distance will be root of x square plus y square. X coordinate is root 3, y coordinate is root 3 means it will be that distance, if I am taking it as r is equal to square root of root 3 square plus what? Root 3 square. You will be getting 3 plus 3, that is root 6. That is r value for the first case. So if I am marking A as the point, you can see the distance is equal to what? Root 6. So the distance is root 6. Clear? Right. Now what is the other point? Other point is root 6 comma 0. Y coordinate is 0. X coordinate is root 6, which means the distance is again what? Root 6. Root 6. So they are asking, if I am marking the point as B, what is the potential difference between this point and this point? That's a question. See, this distance is same, this distance is same, source charge is same. What is the formula for potential? V is equal to K into Q by R. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by R. And you know that potential is what? A scalar quantity. So no need to check the direction, only magnitude. So this distance is same, this distance is same, charge is same. So what we can say? Potential will be same. Potential will be same means what is the potential difference? Potential difference will be 0. So answer is option 3. Potential difference between these 2 points will be 0. Clear or not? Yes. Next, question number 10. Magnetic field having magnitude 4 Tesla makes an angle 60 degree with perpendicular to loop, and loop has removed from the magnetic field region within 10 seconds. Find the average induced EMF in loop 10 seconds in volts. Simple question, like average induced EMF. Which chapter? Electromagnetic induction. What is the formula for induced EMF? Induced EMF is equal to what? d phi by dt. Magnitude only I am asking. You know there is a negative sign, so if you want you can write that negative sign also. D phi by dt. So it is equal to, what is d phi formula? What is d phi? D is equal to ba cos theta, like, by time. So time is given as 10 seconds. So now just substitute what is B. B value is given as 4 Tesla into area. Area is, it's like a rectangle. Length is 2.5 and breadth is 2. So we get 2.5 into 2. Okay, this is area. Cos theta, angle is given as 60. So cos 60 is 1 by 2. 1 by 2. So 2 will be cancelled. Divided by, what is the time? Time is 10. So look at the result. 4 into 2.5 is 10. 10 by 10 is equal to what? 1. 1 volt is the answer for this question. 1 volt is the answer. Okay. Again a simple question. Direct question from electromagnetic induction. Just finding d phi by dt value. Okay. Right. Next, question number 11. Look at this. Find apparent depth of the object shown in figure. Apparent depth. Question from ray optics. Okay. What is the relation between apparent depth and refractive index? You know that refractive index is equal to what? Real depth. Real depth by apparent depth. Apparent depth. This is the formula. And then they're asking what is apparent depth. So we can write apparent depth is equal to real depth divided by the refractive index. Real depth by refractive index. Refractive index n. Okay. So here you can see there are two medium. First medium is having a refractive index of 8 by 5 and this is having got 3 by 2. So when we are calculating the apparent depth, we need to consider these two mediums separately. So I'm just writing. So for this one, what is the real depth? 6 and mu value is 8 by 5 plus for this one again 6 by it's 3 by 2. So this 5 will go up. So we get 6 into 5 30. 30 by 8 plus what? 12 by 3. 12 by 3 is 4. So the result will be 30 by 8 plus 4. So we get 30 plus 32 by 8. So 62 by 8, or we can write it as 31 by 4. 31 by 4. This is the answer for the question. 31 by 4 will be the apparent depth. Clear or not? Yes. Going to next question number 12. An EM wave is given by E is equal to 200 sine 1.5 10 power 7 t minus 0.05 x. Find intensity of a wave. Again a direct question. What is the formula for intensity? Intensity, average intensity is half epsilon naught E square into speed. Okay, V value. So, or C value, so that we can substitute half into epsilon naught is 8.85 into 10 to the power minus 12 into E naught. E naught is amplitude, so that is 200 square into speed. How can you find speed? From this equation you can see this is omega. Omega is equal to what? Omega is equal to 1.5 into 10 to the power 7, and this is kx. K is equal to 0.05. So the value of V speed is omega by k. So what we can write here, it is equal to 1.5 into 10 to the power 7 divided by 0.05. Solving, we get the answer as 53.1 watt per meter square is the answer for this question. You can check the calculation. Okay, right. So I think this is also clear for you. Now question number 13. Look, find charge on capacitor at steady state. This is like, charge on capacitor means look like it's circuit, a question from current electricity, but capacitor is also there, so it is like a combined question. So how can we find the charge? The capacitance value is given, it is 150 microfarad. So to find the charge, we should have an idea about the potential difference between that. So here EMF is given 10 volt, and you know that this is DC. Capacitor blocks DC, which means there is no current flowing through this one. That means you can simplify the circuit. If you are looking at the diagram, you can see this 1 ohm and 2 ohm are in series. So what is the total resistance of that one? 1 ohm and 3 ohm. I mean 2 ohm, it will be 3. And the 6 and 4 are in series. So it will be the effective of those two will be 10. That means this 3 and this 10 are in parallel. In parallel combination, what is resistance? Resistance of the combination, how can you find? R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. So R1 R2 means 3 into 10 by 3 plus 10, so 13. So 30 by total resistance is equal to what we can write, 30 by 13. This is the total resistance. So from that you can easily find the current. I equal to E by R. E is 10 volt. So 10 divided by what we get, 30 by 13. Okay, so we get the current as 13 by 3. 13 by 3 ampere is the current. So the current which is flowing from the cell is equal to what? 13 by 3. This is the current. Now we need potential at this point and this point. So here it is 10 volt. So we can take the potential at this point as 10 volt. Then surely the potential over here can be taken as what? 0 volt. The potential difference is 10. Okay. Now how to find? See, if you are taking this part, you can see the total resistance is 3. So what is the current reaching here? 13 by 3. So I'm just assuming the current flowing through this as what? I. Then this current will be 13 by 3 minus I. So since these are in parallel, the potential difference has to be the same. So we can say that I into, what is the total resistance of this part? 3. So 3 into I is equal to 13 by 3 minus I into, what is the total resistance of this part? 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. So 3I is equal to, here we can take 3 as LCM, we get 13 minus 3I into what? 10. So this will come here, we get 9I is equal to 130 minus 30I. Got it? So 30 plus 9, 39I is equal to what? 130. So I is equal to what? 130 divided by 39. So you can divide by 13. So we get 10 by 3. I is equal to what? 10 by 3. So this current is 10 by 3. Got it? I value is equal to what? 10 by 3. If this is 10 by 3, then what about this current? 13 by 3 minus 10 by 3. 13 by 3 minus 10 by 3, we get 3 by 3, that is equal to 1 ampere. So this current is 1 ampere. Now look what I am doing here. This current we got 10 by 3. 10 by 3. See, what is the resistance here? 1 ohm. If I am writing the resistance of, the potential difference at this point as VA, say for example VA, then what you can see is here the potential is what, 10. Then what is the potential difference? 10 minus VA. 10 minus VA, potential difference, is equal to current into resistance. What is current? 10 by 3. What is the resistance? 1. So we get like this. That means VA is equal to 10 plus what? 10 by 3. So we get 30 plus 10, 40 by 3. Okay, 40 by 3 is what? The potential at this point. Okay, now same way we can find the potential at this point, that I am taking as V at B. So we can see that again 10 minus VB, that's the potential difference, is equal to what is the current? 1 into 6, right? So VB is equal to what? VB is equal to 4. VB is equal to 4. Now what is the potential difference between these two? Potential difference will be, see here it is 40 by 3 and over here it is 4. Is there any mistake? Let's check once again. Here it is 10 and here VA, so 10 minus VA is equal to, current is 10 by 3. Yeah, so VA is equal to 10, sorry, yeah, that is a mistake. It has to be 10 minus 10 by 3, sorry, 10 minus 10 by 3 will come. Okay, so we get 20 by 3. 20 by 3. 20 by 3 is the potential. So what is the potential difference between these two? 20 by 3. 20 by 3 minus 4. So we get 8 by 3. 8 by 3. So this is the potential difference. Now what they are asking, what is the charge? So charge Q is equal to CV. C is given as 150 micro. So 150 into what? 8 by 3. So we get 50 into 8, 400 microcoulomb. Yes, 400 microcoulomb. It's a bit lengthy question compared to the other question, but not a tough one. You have to do the calculation properly. The answer is 400 microcoulomb. Okay, I hope this is also very clear for you. I'm going to the next question, number 14. A particle performs SHM with an amplitude of 4 centimeter. Speed of the particle at mean position is 10 centimeter per second. Find the position from mean where speed is 5 centimeter per second. 5 centimeter per second. Okay, so let me again, this question is from which chapter? Oscillation, right? Simple harmonic motion. So amplitude A is given as what? 4 centimeter. Speed of the particle at the mean position is 10 centimeter per second. Do you remember the formula for the speed? Velocity of simple harmonic motion. Velocity of simple harmonic motion, V is equal to omega into root of a square minus x square. This is the formula, right? So at mean position x is equal to 0. So what is V at mean position? A omega. That A omega is given as how much? 10. A omega is 10. So from this you can write omega is equal to 10 by A. That means 10 by 4. This is omega value. Now what they are asking, find the position. We have to find the value of x, where the speed is 5 centimeter per second. So speed is 5. I am substituting speed as 5. Omega is 10 by 4. We got it here. Okay, root of a square minus x square. So we get 5 into 4 is 20 is equal to 10 into root of a square minus x square. So now you square it, root will go, we get 4 is equal to a square minus x square. So x square is equal to a square minus what? 4. What is a? A is 4. So squaring we get 16 minus 4, that is equal to 12. So x square is equal to 12. X is equal to square root of 12. So is that the option? Yeah, square root of 12 means we can write it as 4 into 3. That means 2 root 3. 2 root 3 centimeter is the answer. You can see it is option 2. Okay, 2 root 3 centimeter. Clear or not? Yes. Next. Given mass is equal to 0.08 kilogram. SV, specific heat capacity 0.17, delta T is 5 degree. Find change in internal energy. Direct question, right? Change in internal energy formula, how can you find? Is equal to M into SV into M delta T. Delta T. So substitute. What is SV value? 0.17 into mass is 0.08 and change in temperature is 5. So 5 into 0.08. Yeah, everything is in SI unit only. We get 4 C60. it's kilocalories, so there should be a 10 raised to 3 as well. Okay, so 68 we get. 68 calorie we'll get. Okay, but they're asking it in joules, so we can multiply it into 4.18. So we get around 284.2 something. Okay, joules. Yes, so this is the answer for this question from thermodynamics, direct question. Okay, my dear students, I hope you enjoyed this. By this, I'm going to wind up my session. Now we have our Shamim sir and Alifa sir with us. They will be continuing with the remaining questions in this session. Okay, thank you very much. See you in the next session with another paper.
Brilliant
Thank
Qatar,
you.
your trusted coaching partner for IIT, JEE, NEET, Science and Commerce tuitions with 10 years of excellence in quality training. Brilliant Qatar.
Hi everyone. So we are continuing the questions now correctly. So question 15 till question 15 that GB sir did. Now we are continuing the questions now. So here the first question, 16th question. A gas undergoes isothermal expansion from 30 decimeter cube to 45 decimeter cube. Find the heat absorbed by the gas if external pressure is 10 kilopascal. So first of all, it is isothermal expansion. We studied isothermal expansion delta U equal to 0. So we can say isothermal expansion delta U is 0. We know the first law of thermodynamics. We have the formula delta Q is equal to delta U plus delta W. Since delta U is 0, I can say delta Q is equal to delta W is there. So they are asking how much is the heat absorbed. So we want to calculate delta Q, but delta Q is equal to delta W. We studied isothermal process. What is the equation for work done? We know that it is nRT ln V2 divided by V1 is actually isothermal process work done. So here nRT we can replace. We know PV equal to nRT. So instead of nRT I can write to PV. So PV ln of V2 divided by V1 is there. So substituting the values. So pressure is given, but take care it is in kilopascal. So I want to convert that into Pascal. So here it is coming. That is 10 into kilo means 10 raised to 3. Then volume is given, that is 30. So 30 decimeter is there. You know, decimeter means that is equal to 10 raised to minus 1 meter. So I can say that is 10 raised to minus 1 meter cube I need. So all cube. Then 10 raised to minus 1 into 3 is coming. Then ln we have. So ln of V2 by V1. V2 is it's given, that is equal to 45 divided by 30 is there. 45 by 30. Now that is equal to it. Simplifying. So here 10 raised to 3 and minus 3 cancels. So 300 ln 45 by 30 we can divide by 15. So we are getting 3 by 2. ln of 3 by 2, we know that is ln 3 by 2, there is a shortcut, ln 3 minus ln 2. Everyone knows ln 3 value and ln 2 values. So we can say we are simplifying. So ln 3 by 2 value is equal to 0.4. So 300 into 0.4 and that is equal to 120 is there. So the right answer is 120 joule. 120 joule. Since A natural log of 3 and natural log of 4 we know. We don't want to take 10 based logarithm. Direct question it is now. So only one thing, isothermal expansion. That now we repeated many times in the class. Don't forget, isothermal expansion, delta U 0. You know one more process, delta U is 0. For cyclic process also, delta U equal to 0. Okay, now we are explaining the next question. A banked rod of radius 400 meter is there with base separation between the rails is 1.5 meter. Speed of the car for the safe turning is 12 meter per second. Then find the height of one rail with respect to the second rail. Banking of rod, laws of motion chapter, very important area. You know, we are just drawing the diagram here. See, this is the picture there. So we can say here normal reaction. I'm marking like this. So if it is normal reaction, you can resolve into components. So we can say one component will be like this, one component in this manner. So this angle theta, we did this derivation many times, you know. So this angle will be theta. So this will be n cos theta and this is n sin theta. So we can say n cos theta balances weight. So here it is clear. N cos theta is equal to mg. And n sin theta is towards the center of the circle. So it provides the centripetal force. So n cos theta is equal to mv square by r. Dividing, you will get correctly from this, you know, see n sin theta. I'm sorry here. So please see n sin theta is equal to mv square by r. So I'm taking this is equation 1 and 2. So when I'm dividing 2 by 1, so I'm getting n and n cancels, sin theta by cos theta is tan theta. So tan theta is equal to, we are getting v square by rg is there. So in this question, look, base given, base is 1.5 meter. So base is given 1.5 meter. They are asking what is height. So we can say height we are calculating. So height h we want to calculate. So here tan theta is opposite by adjacent. So we can say h by 1.5 is equal to v square by rg. V given 12. So I can write 12 into 12 divided by radius is 400. G value simply we are taking 10. So simplifying, you will get the h value. H is equal to cross multiplication 12 into 1.5 divided by 400 into 10 is there. So 400 into 10. So simplifying, you will get the value 0.054 meter. 0.054 meter is there. In this problem, there is a big issue for the students, because if they studied that is the laws of motion, banking of rod, safer speed equation, the coefficient of static friction is not given here. So we are taking it is optimum speed only. We studied there is two speed, maximum safe speed and optimum speed. Optimum speed means there is no friction. So mu s value will be 0. So we can say that here no value about mu s is given. So from the question it is understood no mu s value. So it is optimum speed they are asking. So we know this formula tan theta equal to v square by rg is there. Now we are explaining question 18. A particle is moving from origin with initial velocity 5 I cap meter per second and a constant acceleration given 3I plus 2j meter per second square. When position of the particle is 84 meter, what is the velocity? Velocity root alpha meter per second. Find out alpha. That is the question there. So in this question, you know what are the datas given? Initial velocity in the x direction given. Ux is equal to 5 meter per second. Why it is x? Because it is I cap. And we can say acceleration is given 3I plus 2j. So we can say acceleration has x component. What is the x component of acceleration? 3. And we can say the y component of acceleration is equal to 2. So we can say 3 meter per second and 2 meter per second is there, the acceleration in x and y component. So you know here the position is given 84 meter. We know that is, if I am taking that is the x distance, I have the equation Sx is equal to uxt plus half ax t square is there. So substituting the values. So here Sx value 84, I am writing 84 is equal to, now ux is given, that is 5 into t plus acceleration in the x direction 3 by 2 t square, quadratic formula. So we can simplify, we'll get the value t is equal to 6 second. So the time is 6 second. Now dear, we are finding the question, what is the velocity? So dear, velocity has x component also y component. So I'm generally taking the equation, that is vector v is equal to, we know vector u plus vector a into t is there. So what is vector v? We have to calculate vector v. So dear, vector u is given 5I cap plus, then here acceleration is 3I plus 2j cap. What's the time given? Into 6. So we are simplifying, that is 5I cap plus 3 into 6 I cap. So we can say 5 I cap plus 18 I cap plus we can say 12 J cap is there. So that is 23 I cap plus 12 J cap. So that is the velocity. If a vector is given in ijk form, to find the magnitude of that vector, we are taking root of the velocity of the x component of the velocity square plus the y component of the velocity square. So we can say v equal to root of 23 square plus 12 square is there. 23 square is 529. So we can say root 529 plus 144 is there. So that is equal to root 673 is the answer coming. So we can say root alpha. Look, they are saying in the question root alpha is the velocity. So what is alpha? Alpha is equal to 673 is there. Alpha is 673. So in this question, there is a very important point to calculate the time. I didn't take a vector part. I took only the x component and then I simplified, I got the time, because time is scalar. For a scalar quantity, we don't want direction, so we are simplifying that. Now the next question we are trying, question 19th. Angular momentum and Planck constant have same dimension. Moment of force and linear momentum have same dimension. Second statement is entirely wrong. You know, moment of force. What is moment of force? Moment of force is torque. You know, torque is SI unit is joule. And we can say linear momentum is momentum. That is, you know, see, the value is mv. So the momentum of joule and that is moment of force and this momentum are not same. So statement 2 is wrong anyway. Then we are checking what is statement 1. Angular momentum and Planck's constant. Everyone knows angular momentum is mvr. So substituting the dimension, you will get m mass. And we can say velocity lt raised to minus 1, radius l. So it is m l square t raised to minus 1. Now Planck's constant. From where I will get Planck's constant? You know, we have the formula energy E is equal to hf. So we can say h is equal to E by f. So energy ml square t raised to minus 2, frequency t raised to minus 1. So ml square t raised to minus 1 is there. So look, angular momentum and Planck's constant have a same dimension. So we can say it's right. Statement 1 is right, statement 2 is wrong. So we can say the right one is option 3, statement 1 is true and statement 2 is false. Now dear, question 20. Question 20 is, as we said, electrodynamic questions. So look, a proton is moving in gravity free space. There is no gravity. With a constant velocity, v and goes undeviated. What can be possible conditions? You know, there is, in this question it is very clear, there is electric field and also there is magnetic field. So there is no gravity. So the deviation will be there due to electric field and also due to magnetic field. So if E and B are 0, then no deviation is there. So sure, first option is correct. Next one, E0, B not equal to 0 also possible. How it is possible means if the charge is moving parallel to the magnetic field. We know the force experienced by magnet F is equal to QVB sin theta. If they are moving parallel, field is present, but still if they are moving parallel, no deflection will be there. If theta is equal to 0, then F equal to 0 is there. So we can say B is also the right one. Now there is a question, you remember velocity selector. If electric field present, magnetic field present, still also there is a possibility of no deviation. That is, if these two forces becomes equal. So D is also the right one. So we can say option 1 the right one, that is 20. So you know, now we are completing the questions from 21 to 26. Our Ali Fasil sir will do. Okay, thank you. Well,
Brilliant Qatar, your trusted coaching partner for IIT, JEE, NEET, Science and Commerce tuitions with 10 years of excellence in quality training. Brilliant Qatar.
Hi dears, hope you are enjoying the session. We are going to the next question. Okay, the 21st question. Two statements are given there. One, the viscosity coefficient of gas is less than liquid. The coefficient of viscosity is less than liquid is given. Statement 2, surface tension decreases if insoluble impurities are added. So insoluble impurities if you add, then surface tension decreases. Yes, of course, we know about it. Mechanical properties of fluids chapter, this question came. Two simple statement given. See, you might notice it. What are the statement question came today? It was so easiest. And of course, coefficient of viscosity of gas is less than liquid. So both S1 and S2 are true here. So our option is 1, first one. Is that okay? Yeah, our kids are there, everyone. Bravin is there, Arun, Jisha is there. All of you are okay? So please, next question, let's go. See the second question. There is in a prism of apex angle A, its refractive index is equal to cot A by 2. Then find minimum angle of deviation. See how easy the question it is. You might practice it during our class time. Is it? See, in prism, we know that angle of prism is A. Then if there is incident ray, then we have the refraction and emergent ray. Then the angle between angle of incident ray and emergent ray is angle of deviation. Then we know the equation for refractive index. It is actually mu is equal to sine A plus dm by 2 by sine A by 2. We derived that equation in the class, is it? See here given that refractive index is cot A by 2. So directly just equate it, that's all. We have to find the DM, the angle of minimum deviation. So it is cot A by 2 is equal to sine A plus DM by 2 by sine A by 2. You know what is cot? Cot is nothing but cos A by 2 by sine A by 2. So if we equate both sides, we will get, you can get it, this sine A by 2 the denominator and the denominator here get cancels. Remaining we get cos A by 2. Cos A by 2 you can convert to sine, you know, simple trigonometric function. What is it? Sine 90 minus A by 2. Is it? So that's equal to sine A plus dm by 2 we get. Is it? So here sine and sine is both the same function, so angle should be equal. 90 minus A by 2 means we can write pi by 2 minus A by 2 is equal to A plus dm by 2. I am doing A by 2 plus dm by 2. Just equate both sides. We are getting this 2 and this 2 goes up. A you take this side, so we get dm is equal to pi minus, this minus A comes here, A plus A 2A is there, so pi minus 2A. See the answer? Is it? Just comparison only. Cot A by 2 you compare it. See how easy the question it is. It's from optics chapter. We are going to go to the next question. See this question. A point charge Q is placed at the center of a charged ring of total charge capital Q. Find the tension in the ring. It's actually from electrostatics, the part 1 chapter. By reading it will be a little bit difficult, you see, but if you draw a figure it will be very easy for you. See here, a ring is there we have. At the center we are keeping a charge Q, and the whole of the ring is charged capital Q. Its radius is mentioned R. Figure is okay. Now, so because this small point charge Q is at the center and the whole ring has a capital Q, of course there will be force of repulsion. Electrostatic force is there. Because of that, there will be a tension in the ring. What is that tension actually? The question is there. So there are two forces are there. So if you just this figure, I'm just rearranging it, just you consider a small part of the ring. Just a small part of your ring it. And this is the center. Okay. Let's suppose this part of the ring makes an angle theta at the center. Then R is the radius. Okay. A small length dl you take it. Because of this charge at center, there will be tension force along the ring. So this will be the tension there, T you can say, or this side tension will be there, T. And this Q, this dl have a charge dq, you can call it as dq. Because of this Q and dq, there will be a force of repulsion. That will be of course along this direction, F electrostatics. Is that fine? So let's see this equation from Coulomb's law. We can see that Fe will be equal to K 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 into charge at the center, that is Q, into the charge of this symbol dq I am calling, by R square, the distance between them. Is that fine? Now what will be the resultant tension there we can see. See, the total angle is theta we have, so this half of this will be theta by 2. Is it? Then if this tension you resolve into two components, then you can see this one value and this resolution will be there. If it is theta by 2, then this also will be theta by 2. Sure? Is it? So this function will be T cos theta by 2, and this will be T sin theta by 2. Now we have two parts here, half and half you can do it. So this plus this will be the total repulsive force, which is equal to Fe. So total tension we can say T will be equal to 2 times the tension T into sine theta by 2. So resolution here getting T cos into this case we get cancelled. ft sin theta will be added up. So 2t sin theta by 2 will be equal to fe. Just equate both sides, that's fine. So yeah, this theta is very small if we consider. Then from these two concepts, you can say that k into q dq by r square will be equal to, here 2t into sin theta is very small, so 2t into theta by 2, that is equal to 2 and 2 cancel, so t into theta can make it. Here this 2 and this 2 can cancel it, so it will become 2t theta by 2 is 2 cancels, so t into theta is coming. Equate it. Now here see, what is dq actually? The small charge we done. See, the net charge is capital Q we have. So we have the relation, we can see capital Q by 2 pi r, the total length, will be equal to, suppose here we have only dl we took, so the charge is dq, so dq by dl. Is it? Now in this figure, see, this is theta, this is dl and r, so we can see this theta is equal to dl by r, or dl is equal to r theta. You can substitute. We substitute this dl is equal to r theta here, this r and r cancels, then we can get it q by 2 pi is equal to dq by theta. Is it? So from this relation, if we substitute dq is equal to q into theta by 2 pi, the answer will be k q into dq is q theta by 2 pi z, so 2 pi r square is equal to t into theta. Done. This theta and theta cancels, we get t that equal to k q into capital Q by 2 pi r square. That's the answer for this question. So question is actually find the tension in the ring. So total charge is capital Q and the small charge q at the center, then 2 pi r is the radius, r square. So here we get the tension T is equal to k q into small q by 2 pi r square. Hope you might have solved this. Okay, so let's move to the next question. 24th question. Light is incident on a convex lens of focal length 40 centimeter, and a metal plate is placed on focus of lens, and a photocurrent is measured to be I. So when a lens is kept and at the focus we kept a metal plate, a photographic plate, photosensitivity is, hence a photocurrent is produced I. Find new photocurrent if lens is replaced by another lens of focal length 20 centimeter and metal plate is kept on its focus. A direct question is a dual nature of matter chapter. We study that photocurrent I is directly proportional to intensity of incident radiation. So at the focus is the metal plate is kept there. So at the focus we know intensity is not going to be changed. The same intensity I will be there because lens changed and at the focus on the metal plate is kept. So the intensity will be same, photocurrent also will be same. Intensity of photocurrent depends only on intensity of radiation and do not depend upon the frequency. Is that fine? And kinetic energy of photoelectrons depends upon frequency of incident radiation. The topic, photoelectric effect. Simple direct question. Let's move to the next one. In a meter bridge experiment, there is a resistance in right slot of length 10 centimeter and radius of cross section is 0.7 into 10 raised to minus 4 meter. In left slot there is a resistance of 4.5 ohm. If balance length from left is 60 centimeter, then unknown resistivity is x into 10 raised to minus 7. You have to find x. Resistivity is actually you know, resistivity rho is equal to R into A by L, we know, for any length. Here R is the unknown resistance that we have to get from the side. So for that purpose, see the meter bridge arrangement in a simple diagram we can see we have one meter wire, suppose A, B I am calling it. Then copper strips are there, is it? In two gaps we have. So it's mentioned there. There is a resistance in a right slot of length 10 centimeter. So here is a resistance wire is kept of 10 centimeter length is given there. and its cross-sectional area also given. Radius of cross-section is given. Then left gap we have a resistance box there. It is of 4.5 ohm. And the balance length from left is 60 centimeter. So if you do here, it is 60 centimeter. Then you know this will be 40 centimeter. From this equation, we can find its resistance. Suppose X, you get it. Or leave it, you put S for no need to confuse with that one. We have the Wilson-Spitz principle. S by L will be equal to R by 100 minus L. You'll get S there. S is equal to R is how much? 4.5 into L, the balance length is 40 by 100 minus L is there 60. If you do it, S is equal to how much? You just cut short the values. 4.5 into 4 by 6 is there. So 3 is there, 2 is there, 9 by 3, that is 3 ohm you'll getting. Just directly substitute here 3 ohm, you'll get the resistivity. So rho will be equal to 3 times 22 by 7 pi r square is there into r is root 7 square is there 7 into 10 raised to minus 8 by length of the wire is 10 centimeter. So 10 centimeter you should convert it 10 raised to minus 1 meters is there. See 7 cancels, 3 into 22, that is 66 into 10 raised to minus 7 you are getting the ohm meter. See this X is equal to 66. From characteristics chapter, a direct question. See, we just shocked that. Is it a question for JEE? Like many questions we studied in the classroom. Last question I am going to. Spherometer can be used for a measurement. See, for a measurement, how easy the chapter came, the topic came. See, we prepared many vernier calipers and all, but see the question came. Spherometer cannot be used for. It can be used for measurement of what? You know, spherometer be used for radius of spherical surface and minute thickness and all. So it can be used for radius of curvature of convex mirror. It can be used for radius of curvature of concave mirror, and it can used for thickness of capacitor plates also. So it can't be used for specific rotation of liquid. Our answer is which cannot be used. So option is fourth one. Yes, here is the physics session we finish. Now you can wait for the next thrilling of chemistry session. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's all this? Your results. Congratulations to all. Keep in mind, your first challenge is the entrance, whether it's IIT, JEE, SAT, or NEET. You have to learn from the masters. Brilliant Qatar is the passport to your success.
Brilliant Qatar, your trusted coaching partner for IIT, JEE, NEET, Science and Commerce tuitions with 10 years of excellence in quality training. Brilliant Qatar.
Hi guys, here we are.
Hi everyone.
Here we Team Brilliant are here.
Yeah.
At this midnight also we are here to help you. How was the JEE exam, sir?
Yeah.
What about the experience? I think the exam paper was very easy, right?
So easy paper. So most of the students, while they're seeing their question paper, maybe they'll feel like, is it a NEET paper? So students have a confusion like JEE exam is a very difficult exam, NEET exam is a lower level exam. Now you may clear about what is in chemistry and physics and all, right? So what do you think about, sir?
Yeah, I think comparing with the previous year question and all, this time it's comparatively very easy, especially in case of chemistry, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think most of the question, like the question CBSE level question, you can see in the question paper what we are going to discuss.
Yeah.
Mainly from NCERT only. Nothing more than
all
that.
question.
Even those who are writing the 12th board examination,
They can easily get maximum mark.
So
That's
just
it. Very.
MCQ papers.
Yeah. Simple question answer.
I think only 2-3 questions are Little confusing one,
Yeah.
but remaining almost all questions are.
Sir, Deepu sir, along with that, one more thing I have to add. Majority of the questions we did in the classes, and we gave so many worksheets now.
Yes,
From that, so many questions already came. I hope students can see that.
Yeah. The organic IUPAC naming, that some basic concepts, those chapters are direct NCERT solved questions itself. They asked.
Yeah, even from the physical chemistry chapter, I think the numerical also it's comparatively very easy.
Very easy
This time they
chapter.
asked.
Right.
Yeah.
So not wasting time, right? Let's go for the discussion. Okay, Digesh sir, you can
Yes,
start.
yes. We'll start now. Yeah. Yeah. See, the first question is from the D and F block element. See, D and F block element, the question is based on magnetic moment. You know that one, the spin only magnetic moment, we have an equation. Not even with equation, we can go directly. I think,
that is
this
easily.
question. So anyway, we can compare the equation like mu is equal to root of n into n plus 2. So this is the equation. So here you know that one, it's directly mu directly proportional to number of unpaired electron. See, number of unpaired electron when you compare. You know that one, if you take 3d6. So 3d6 means, you know that one, it consists of how many electron unpaired? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if you consider, n equal to 4 will come. So in case of 7, you know that one, the number of unpaired electron will be 3 and here it will be 3. So direct to question it is. So we can go directly to the option, that is option
It will
2.
take maximum, how much time? Less than 1 minute we can
No
do
need
it.
actually using the equation and all, we can go directly.
Yeah.
That's the type of question they asked. Next question.
So the only
Yeah.
point you have to study here, no, the dipole moment, the magnetic moment is mainly depends on the number of moles. So higher the number of moles, higher the magnetic moment. That is
Yeah.
just the point
Only
you have to remember.
number of unpaired electron only you need to keep in mind. Yeah. See the next one. This is, I think, the question actually no need to explain anything.
Yeah, direct
Nothing
question,
to tell anything. Actually, this is based on a balanced equation we can write, I think. The balanced equation will be for methane. CH4 plus directly we can write 2O2 gives CO2 plus 2H2. See, it's direct, you know that one, methane molar mass is 16 grams. So 16 gram directly gives 44 gram carbon dioxide. Which means it's direct 8 gram gives 22 gram.
Yes.
Over.
I think it's a basic level question from some
It's
basic.
a solved thing. I think.
Direct solved question from NCERT, all of you. That's the main thing.
It's all, see, this is the question. So it's a whole number integer question. So correct answer is 8 gram. Okay. So the next question, Musadik sir, we can continue the next one here.
So this one, nothing to tell. I hope this directly from P block elements. I mean, we have to learn about P block elements. Now, there actually their assertion is given. Boron has very high melting point. We already learned that boron is having very high melting point, more than 2000. They given the value also 2453 Kelvin. So assertion is correct only. And the second one is reason boron has strong crystalline lattice. So that's the exact reason. That's correct reason, because we know that if the crystal lattice, if they have a crystal lattice and it is, they can also shows what more high melting point, because their crystalline structure. They are very collectively orderly arranged. That's why only they are having very high melting point. I hope you remember.
Theoretical, this type of
Direct question,
it's
nothing to
direct,
tell, nothing to tell.
to-
Okay, let's look about the next question, sir. Let's go. Yeah, come on. Yeah, you take it.
Yeah, this one again the same type of easy one. You know that one, it's from chemical bonding. Chemical bonding, the question, see this one, no need to go for any number on all. I think it's easy. Carbon, you know that one, outermost shell has 4 electron. That when used over here, and oxygen has 6 electron. That if you keep over here, you know that one, 6 electrons are there. One pair of electron it will use for making coordinate bond. That is the easy way we can explain. And one lone pair over here, one lone pair over here. Now 8 over here. So the triple bond we are considering 3. And NO plus, if you are considering, you know that one, nitrogen has 5 electron. 2 we can keep over here, and 1 over here, and 1 will be here. But that is plus. That means lost.
So 1 electron loss.
Yeah. Then in case of same for oxygen, how we did over here, we will do the same. You know that one, 2 electron over here, and 2, and 1 more pair, that will make a coordinate one. You know that one, again 3. So 3 plus 3, 6 over.
Right.
So correct answer, it's a whole number integer type question.
Yeah.
So
actually the bond order question, I think here no
Yeah.
need to go for the sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2 and all. Directly we
I
can
think
able to calculate.
This is the easy way for JEE and all. This is the way we will be using.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, another
question.
easiest one. I
Redox
think.
reaction type, right?
Nothing, no exceptional thing. Nothing they asked this time.
Only calculation of oxidation state.
Number of oxidation, oxidation number they are asking. BaSO4 no need to write, you know that one, it will be Ba2 plus. No need to consider. SOCl2, you know that one, the central atom is sulfur actually, double bond oxygen, 1 Cl and 1 Cl, you know that one lone pair here.
Yeah.
Actually, we can write directly because this is -2, -1, -1. If you are taking X, this will be +4 over. Then SF4 it is directly, you know that one, fluorine is -1, no other oxidation state is possible. Then we can write directly +4. Fine. Then H2SO3. H2SO3, you know that one, that also again we can do. I'm not going to draw the structure. We will do directly -2 and here it is +2. This will be -6 +2, -4. -4 become +4. Okay, so again they gave H2S2O7. So in H2S2O7, you know that one, that again we can do. It will be -2 and here it will be +2. So this is this will be -12, then there will be 2x will be +12, then it's equal to +6. So only 3 they are asking. So which all are there? SOCl2 is there, SF4 is there, this one is there. So only 3 are having +4 oxidation state. Then SO3, you know that one, it will be +6, no doubt. So SO3 -2, then it become +6. I think it's direct one question they asked. Okay, next one. Yeah, I think Devaksha will explain this one.
Okay. So there are actually 2 questions they were asked from the practical session. That is the only one I think students having confusion, right? So here we have an equation PbCrO4. What is this? Lead chromate. Lead chromate when react with the sodium hydroxide, it's going to form a coordination compound, right? So here I think they are connecting with the coordination compound chapter. So what is the compound is going to form? Here it is Na2PbOH4 time, right? Na2PbOH4
that
time.
complex compound you have to keep in mind. That is the only one point you have to remember over here.
Right. So here the complex already given. So they asking you what is the coordination number and what is the whether it is dianionic or tetraanionic like that. See, this is the lead, right? Pb is the central atom, central metal atom. It is connected to the monodentate ligand, which one? OH. So how many total? There are 4 sigma bond. You know, 4 sigma bond means what? Coordination number equal to 4. Coordination number 4 means we can cut the option 3 and 2 only A or 1 and 4 only possible. Coordination number is 4. And they asking you whether it is dianionic or tetraanionic. What we can say, you know, this complex which break down as 2Na plus and PbOH4 minus, right?
Yes,
4H2 minus.
Coordination sphere will get negative.
Right,
So
this is their ions, right? So in this ion, what is their charge? 2 minus. So that means what? Dianionic. So let's go with option A.
Yeah,
Right.
only thing you have to keep in mind, that complex formula you need to remember.
That's
what
only a thing.
complex is formed.
Confusion.
Then it will be easy, I think.
So don't forget Na2PbOH4 is the complex. All right. So the next question, for negative deviation from Raoult's law. So the chapter which one?
Another direct
Solution
one,
chapter, right?
solution,
Solution chapter, they were asked a very simple question from negative deviation. You know dear all, negative deviation. Negative deviation means, you know, the AB interaction is stronger than what? AA and the BB interaction. So AB stronger. In the solution, the bond strength is stronger. So stronger the bonds, you know that they're having high boiling point. You know that negative deviation forms what type of azeotrope, right? They will form the maximum boiling azeotrope. So they have high boiling point. Therefore, they're having low vapor pressure. So let's go with the boiling point increases and vapor pressure decreases. Now the next question is NaCl. This is the continuation of the previous question we discussed.
Yeah, another practical.
The practical
part
session.
of the question. Yeah.
NaCl react with H2SO4 and K2Cr2O7. Dear all, what is K2Cr2O7? You know, potassium dichromate. Potassium dichromate when react with the H2SO4 and NaCl, what we get? One of the very important compound we studied in organic compound, right? It had reactions and all. CrO2Cl2 form. This is the red fumes form. And not over. Which on hydrolysis with aqueous NaOH? Which on aqueous NaOH? What happened? CrO2Cl2 with the NaOH will give you what? Na2CrO4 sodium chromate. This is the yellow solution. So this is the answer A and this is what?
Yeah,
B.
because you are learning that chromate, the color and all, dichromate and chromate color we are learning in DNF as well. So you can easily predict this one.
Right.
Yeah.
So next question. The order of spin-only magnetic moments. I think this is the second question based on the spin-only magnetic moment, right?
Second one.
First question we discussed, magnetic moment is root of n into n plus 2.
Sir,
So
here I have to tell one more thing.
Yeah,
sir.
tell me,
This
sir.
question actually in our worksheet,
Yeah.
we gave one worksheet.
Yeah, exactly.
In this-
And there also I think 19th or 20th question.
19th question.
Yeah.
Same.
I think
Same
the
kind of
coordination
process.
compound, I think even for CBSE examination also they're asking same question from spin-only magnetic
Yeah.
moment. Right. So let me do the question very fast. Fe atomic number, 26. So 26 atomic number means what we can write? Argon 4s2 3d6. In this complex Fe charge 3 plus. So Fe 3 plus means what? This 2, this 1 gone. What is left? 3d5. So how many unpaired electrons are there? 5 unpaired electrons are there. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So 5
This one-
unpaired electrons. And in the second question, this is the first one. Fluorine is a weak ligand, so pairing won't happen.
Yes, strong and weak ligand only we need to consider after that because
Yeah.
H2O is to the second one is same.
Second one,
Yeah.
Let's go for second one. Central atom is vanadium. Vanadium 23. So 23 means what we can write? Argon
4s2 3d3.
4s2 3d3. All right. So here, what is the vanadium oxidation state? 2 plus. So it's gone. What is left? 3d3. 3d3 means how many unpaired electron? 3. So here 5. Here 3. Let's go for the last one. Fe. Again Fe 26. That is 4s2 3d6. Here Fe, what is the charge? 2 plus. It's gone. 3d6, right? 6 means how many unpaired electron?
4
unpaired electron. So how many? 5. This is the most. Then this and least one. So P, R, Q, right? Let's go with options.
With the P higher is only one more. P here,
Yeah,
here,
I
and
think
then
the
last
option-
Q is
yeah.
the last one.
That's only the
That is
option.
only
So
Easily
simple
you can
question. There is no confusion. Ushadik sir, come on. Let's go for the next.
This one is actually they are asking about neodymium. So that is Z is equal to 60. We learned this one in D block elements, D and F block elements. Actually, the direct electronic confidence. Some exceptions we learned. Exception case we learned. So it is actually
only one exception for
yeah,
that electronic confidence.
yeah. XC 6s2 4f4 will come. That's it. Because before that one, cerium is there, preodynamium is there. That's actually 6s2, 5d1, 4f1. Then 4f2 will come. Here it is directly 4f4. Here there is no d electrons. Here there is no d electrons. That's the idea you have to remember. Because once you are writing this one, you may be thinking like that. Here there is a d electron. That's why only this is an exception. You have to remember like that. That's neodymium 60. Okay, sir. So that's a direct question. If you know the electronic configuration, you can easily answer this question.
You
That's
know
it.
that lanthanoids and actinoids, how to write the configuration.
That you have to remember. That you have exceptions you have to remember. Then they can easily get the answer. Then next one is
statement question.
next statement is ammonium carbonate is basic. Ammonium carbonate is basic. And here the statement. What about the statement, sir?
Ammonium carbonate,
Yeah, ammonium carbonate.
basic one statement is
Statement is right only because ammonium is actually ammonium carbonate while we are writing, NH4 twice, CO3 while we are writing. This actually formed from ammonium hydroxide, okay, and this one from H2CO3. So this is weak base and this is weak acid. Both are weak only. Weak base and weak acid both are weak only. But here acidic nature of salt of weak acid and weak base is dependent on Ka of W, I mean weak acid, and Kb of weak base. So we learned that formula also. pH is equal to 7 plus half into pKa minus pKb. By using this formula only we are finding pH. So here in this case acidic nature here, this weak base NH4OH it is somewhat more basic. So that's why that also correct only. So statement overall basic only. So that while comparing that one, this one and this one, out of this which is somewhat more stronger, that property only will be there for ammonium carbonate. So that answer is correct only. So automatically statement 1 and statement 2 is correct. Direct question only. So simple one, I hope. Yeah, simple one only. So what about this one?
Yeah, that's an easy question. From which chapter, dear all? Can you say which chapter? This is from structure of atom, right? So structure of atom. So number of electrons present in all the compounds filled the subshell n equal to 4. See, the principal quantum number is given 4 and the spin quantum number is given plus half. I don't know.
I think this type of question they should not ask actually.
Yeah,
That is what
it's a JEE examination. I don't know whether they forget whether it is a JEE exam or a CBSE MCQ exam or not. Okay, so n equal to 4 means we have an equation for what is the total number of orbitals. Total number of orbitals, we have the equation n square, that is 4 square, that is 16. 16 orbital. One orbital can occupy maximum 2 electrons. So 16 orbital can occupy maximum 32 electron. Out of 32 electron,
many
16
are having?
electron will be plus half
one
spin,
by two.
and 16 electron will be there with the minus half spin. So they are asking with a plus half spin, how many electron? 16. Right? Is it a question for JEE? I don't know, sir. Okay. Next one. Consider following that. I think from regarding chemical kinetics, Digesa will deal about this. Yes, sir.
See, I think this question, the same type level or more than this one we did in for normal exam as well.
Yeah, they will give as a table type of question, right?
Exactly.
Experiment 1, 2, 3 like that.
Board level we discussed the same type of many questions, and here I think only one reactant is there. I think then no need to all the data. I think by comparing the two itself we will be able to find the value.
Yes.
So this is the equation, means we can write the general equation, small at r equal to k into that HI concentration raised to x will be taking. That x is going to be the order of the reaction. Then that one here the reaction, if you are substituting the value, if you are taking these two itself, we can able to find. So here that one rate has given, the second one I'll write, the higher value we can write, then the division will be easily possible. Yeah. So it is 3 into 10 power minus 3 is equal to k into, here the concentration, here it is equal to 0.01, I'll write it as 1 into 10 power minus 2. So whole raised to x. Then the second one we can write the rate is given over here. I think 7.5 into 10 power minus 4 equals k into value can be taken as 5 into 10 power minus 3 raised to x. So here itself you can divide the value, then you will be getting the value easily. If you are dividing over here, k can be cancelled. Then that one, this will be 10 power minus 4. This one when cancel you will be getting, that one 30 divided by 7.5.
Yeah,
then k cancel, that one, this one will be 10 power minus 2, 10 power minus 3. When cancel you will be 10 by 5 will be getting.
Overall raised
10
to
by
x.
5.
Right.
Whole raised to x. Correct. So this will be 4. 7.5 into 4 is 30. So 4 is equal to this one 2 raised to x. That means
so
x is equal to 2.
Simple.
This is the simplest I think from
Chemical kinetics.
direct. No need to even consider the third experiment.
I think from here now we solved this many questions, and out of that somewhat difficult this one only. I mean,
numerical if you are considering this type of numerical. Yes.
Okay, so
let us see the next one. Yeah, this one is thermodynamics. I think the same type of question was there in the physics part also. Yeah, I think. But here I think we can do easily this one. They are asking if 3 moles of an ideal gas at 300 Kelvin expands isothermally from 30 decimeter cube to 45 decimeter cube against a constant pressure of. See, one thing you have to keep in mind, isothermal expansion of a ideal gas against a constant pressure means that one, that is irreversible process. So W irreversible is equal to minus P into delta V. We can use.
there it is different. Physics it is different, but in chemistry it is different.
Scientists different they are using.
I think physics some more steps are there. Within second, chemistry here we can delete.
Yeah, but here they are asking heat transfer, which means Q we need to calculate. And for every isothermal, we know that one delta U is equal to 0. For else. So we have an equation, delta U is equal to Q plus W.
Our first law of thermodynamics.
First law of thermodynamics if we apply, we know that one delta U is equal to Q plus W. From this one we can write Q is equal to minus W.
That only.
Okay, so Q is equal to minus W. That when you apply over here, W is already negative. So we can write Q is equal to minus of minus P into delta V. So that we will be getting Q is equal to P into V2 minus V1 we can take directly, delta V.
Only
So
sign convention is important.
See, pressure is given, it is
80.
80. I think kilopascal itself they can use because kilopascal into this one was
Decimeter cube.
decimeter cube. That means liter. Kilopascal into liter is equal to
That
1
is in
joule.
joule.
Yeah, because that one decimeter cube is equal to 1 liter.
1 liter.
1 decimeter cube equal to 1 liter. So otherwise, no need to consider convert into Pascal and this one decimeter cube into meter cube directly you can do. So 80 into here the values are 45 minus
30.
So it's easy. Okay, so it's equal to 80 into 15. So it will be getting 120,200, right?
So no need of sign conversion also. That much easy.
No need to do anything. It's numerical. Only these two numerical I think we need to use to equation. That's the only thing.
Just the
Otherwise,
isothermal.
all questions were like very direct.
Yeah, just isothermal irreversible process
Only
equation
few points
directly.
you have to keep in mind.
Finish.
Isothermal means delta U is equal to 0 and the isothermal expansion of an ideal gas against a constant pressure. Otherwise it will be reversible. This will be this is irreversible. That is the only thing you have to keep in mind. Then yeah,
Electrochemistry
this is another
is-
numerical one, physical chemistry. But I think this is also, it's a very easy one. No need to use the equation. We can go directly as well. Mass of silver, okay, displaces by a quantity of electricity which displaces 5,600 ml of O2. See, I think this we can do like this one. You know that one, O2 2 minus. Two more atoms of this one, when you participate, you will be getting O2 plus 4 electron. Which means we can say that 4 Faraday, 4
Faraday is equal to-
4 Faraday producers is equal to 22400 milliliter, correct? O2 gas, because this is a test TP. 22.4, but
since it
milliliter
is
they gave.
one mole only, that's why.
Yeah, because it's 1 mole, because this one we got 1 mole O2. So 1 mole O2 require 4 electron means 4 Faraday. 4 Faraday producers at STP means this much a milliliter of oxygen gas. Then I think they are asking for 5,600 ml. Then O2 gas means we can, if you want, you can write it as X and all. It's not required actually. You can write directly.
We know
So here,
22.4, 5.6.
if you are find out X is equal to 4 into 5600 divided by 22400 will come.
That we can
0
cancel.
0 will cancel. 56 and 224, I think it's 4.
For one.
4 by 4 is equal to 1. So 1 Faraday you are getting. 1 Faraday you are getting means we have the equation in case of silver, Ag plus 1 electron gives what? Ag.
Ag.
Atomic mass of Ag is 108. Valence is by 108 by 1 only will be getting an electron is equal to 1 Farad.
Farad.
That is what we got over here. So 1 Faraday produces 108 gram silver. That is answer. 108.
Simple.
So very simple question I think from this part again. But the only thing is that they clubbed I think. That,
They have to understand that.
yeah, that is the thing.
Anyhow, this was somewhat some logic they have to apply.
Yeah, here one logic you need to apply, that STP thing, and this one electrochemistry part. That is the only thing. Then the next question. Yeah, here also I think it's a continuation.
It's already,
for that. Yeah,
already same kind of plus 4 oxygen set already came now in the last question.
Yeah, I think this one we did right.
Okay, yeah.
H2SO3. Yeah, this one same only we discussed. H2 SO3. You know that one minus 2. Here it is hydrogen is plus 1, so plus 2
Plus 2.
minus 6 is equal to
Plus 4.
Plus 4.
That's it.
So direct. So this type of, I think this is the very easiest one they are asking, and the 17th one. See, this question in JEE means see which halogen does not show variable oxygen state. This is the one point we are learning actually directly in redox.
As a statement itself we are learning. I mean fixed oxidation states we are learning. Zinc is there, magnesium is there, like that. Here is fluorine.
That rules for assigning oxygen state. One statement is there direct. The one halogen does not show.
But maybe because of that, sir, the P block elements chapter is removed now from plus 2.
Yes.
That's why they may be think like that students feeling very difficult. But our students know that one.
Yeah.
We taught them that in the class. So that's why they know easily.
Yeah, in P block itself, they already just mentioned that only general principles, the general ideas only they will ask. So these are the general principles.
Yeah.
So which your halogen do not show variable oxidation state. What is the answer? Right here, the answer is fluorine. Right, you know, fluorine is the topmost element, no d orbital. It's the most electronegative element. It is the only one element
Remaining
shows.
all elements
It can only
exhibit
gain
even
electrons.
positive.
Yeah, only -1 oxidation state. Remaining halogen, I think they will show positive oxidation state also.
Plus 3, plus 5, plus 7.
7 also they can show.
Yeah, remaining all exhibit different oxygen state,
Yeah.
even positive, but no fluorine does not.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Next again from the inorganic portion, that is for D block element, D and F block elements. This is the second question from F block elements, okay, and clubbed with S block elements. So here 4F and 5F series are written separately in periodic table in order to preserve principle of classification. Correct only 4F series actually they are called lanthanoid series, and 5F series are called what? Actinoid series. 4F and 5F, correct now. So that's 4F is lanthanoid series, 5F is actinoid series. They are separately we are collecting. And
Why they are
collecting?
like this one?
Yeah.
They are placed in the bottom part of the periodic table in order to not disturb the periodic table.
not disturb the periodic table. That's why only it is called long form of periodic table. That we learned that one. And the next one is statement 2. So that statement is correct only. And the next statement, S block elements can be found on earth in pure form. That is wrong. S block elements means lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium, and beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, and radium. They are highly reactive.
Because of highly reactive, they are existing in nature as their carbonate, oxides,
nitrate,
highly reactive metals.
They
No
will
doubt.
oxides, hydroxide like that only. They will always form compounds only. So that's why this one is Wrong. So first statement is correct, second statement is wrong. Without knowing S block, without learning S block, I mean, if we are learning classification of elements itself, we can answer this one. Correct, na, sir?
I think this is the basic information.
Basic information in chemistry. We three are telling like this. This is easy. This is easy. You may be thinking like that. Why is are like that? But this is easy only. You people know. You already read it through.
Comparing with the previous year questions and all, I think
very easy. Okay, let's go to the next question.
Yeah.
This is the next question. Which of the following compound is most acidic? Most acidic. Here they given about what? Here C double bond O is there. Here C double bond O H is there. Here C double bond O is there. Here C double bond O, C double bond O. Here also C double bond O, C double bond O is there.
Yes.
So we must have learned that. We already learned like that. Here C double bond O. Here a ketone comes means because of this ketone group is electron withdrawing group. They can take the electron towards it. Okay, they can take the electron towards it. So whenever electron taking means, here if it is a alkyl group is there means that alkyl group will donate electron. That electron here in this carbon, I'm drawing this carbon. You can see I'm drawing this carbon. Along with this carbon, 3 hydrogen atoms are there. This carbon will donate that electron to this one. That electron will be taken from the hydrogen. Automatically this hydrogen is acidic. So a carbonyl compound, if it connects with a alkyl group, that will be acidic.
Yeah.
So here all cases it is acidic only. But in this case, while you are taking the third case, here you can see a CH2 group is there. That is connected with the 2 electron withdrawing group. Yeah, exactly. So what will happen in that case? That hydrogen will be that hydrogen will be easily removable.
Yeah.
Easily removable. So that's why it is more acidic.
most polar bond will be in this case.
Third case.
Polar, yeah.
So that also we learned like that what 1 3 or 1 3 or 2 5 like that. I mean diketones comes means that will be more acidic.
And
that's the idea.
In the NCERT textbook, it's a direct question. Why the alpha hydrogens?
Alpha hydrogens are
carbonyl groups are acidic?
carbonyl compounds reactivity we are learning.
Yeah.
That only. Next one. Let's go to the next one. Which of the following is the strongest Bronsted base? CBSE board level question from Amin chapter.
Yeah.
Here while you are taking this one, you can see this lone pair is not available for donation. We know that Bronsted base means they have to donate the electron pairs to someone else. Na? So here this lone pair is not available because of the resonance plus R resonance is there. So that electron will come to the benzene ring, that is not available. And what about this lone pair? This lone pair also that is used for that's also used for the aromaticity, that is resonance also will be there. What about here? That lone pair is available because here there is no resonance, that is available, so that will be donatable. Here also some kind of delocalization is possible. This can shift to here, this can shift to here. So
because
here
only the third one is there is no resonance. Delocalization.
I mean the moving of electron is not possible. So that's why that electron easily can donate.
Yeah, easily identify that one. That will be the hint actually.
Even we have a small idea, aliphatic amines
Aliphatic
are more
amines.
basic than
That idea is enough. That idea is enough. Okay, that idea is enough. Aliphatic amines are more basic than aromatic. So that's it. That's enough. Finish. Ho gaya. Next one. Okay, sir.
From the chapter, halo alkanes and haloarine. From halo alkane,
I don't know what
I'm feeling like shy, sir, while we are explaining this.
we are expecting lot of stereochemistry aspects from this chapter, but they are asking what is happening in SN1 and what is happening in SN2. See, SN1 mechanism, there is a retention of configuration. At the same time, we studied there is a racemization.
This will be the only thing they will be learning directly for SN1 and SN2.
Yeah.
The direct
Even
point.
they have the same kind of question for their CBSE. I mean, they have to distinguish. I mean, or else they have to ask the questions
How
like,
SN1
what is the difference between SN1 and SN2? Then also we will write this one. And they will ask you which will undergo racemization faster. So you will follow SN1. So SN1 will give you racemization
based on SN1 and SN2.
even though we expected a question like carbocation mechanism or 1,3
mechanism and polar protic solvent, nothing is there.
They could have asked that stability of carbocation.
That tertiary, primary, that benzyl, everything we studied. So SN1 racemization, SN2 there is a inversion of configuration, right?
Yeah.
Yes or no? SN1 there is a racemization and SN2 there is a inversion of configuration. Correct answer is which one? Second one. Next one, which of the following has maximum enol content?
I think this one is a bit standard one we can say.
This one is somewhat standard question actually. This is a question actually. This actually you learned about keto-enol tautomerism. You learned about keto-enol tautomerism. Okay, I will choose this color. Okay, I think you can see keto-enol tautomerism. That idea you learned. Okay. ketone and tautomers.
Corporations, right?
Yeah,
Oxy
ketone.
corporations.
There they learned as well as in basic organic chemistry. That
in the
also the
isomerism
part also they have to learn about.
thing is
Okay.
there, yeah.
So here the thing is that here you can see that here hydrogen is there, here hydrogen is there, here hydrogen is there. So we learned like that sp2 hybridized carbon that attached to sp3 hybridized carbon is there, that contain hydrogen. Can undergo what? Here if there is a carbonyl carbon is there, that should connect with what? This kind of sp3, then that contain hydrogen means that can undergo enolization.
That is the
That can undergo keto or enolization. Like that, I mean, there is a dynamic equilibrium will be formed. So that's why this one can form what? Like this. I will draw here. You can see. Here double bond O is there. Here also double bond O is there. Sorry, not here. I'm sorry. Yeah, here hydrogen is there. Here I will draw. Here double bond O is there. Here double bond O is there. Correct now. So once it is, I mean, this hydrogen will shift to here means it will be here hydrogen is shifting. Here also hydrogen is there. Here also hydrogen is there means this hydrogen will shift electron to here. Automatically this oxygen will take the electron. Similarly, this hydrogen will shift the electron to here. This will take the electron here. This will shift to here. I mean, this will shift to here. This will take the electron back. So automatically that will be forming a aromatic one. Aromatic one. Like this. Here double bond. Here double bond. Here double bond. Here it will be OH. Here it will be OH. And here also will be OH. So that's the one that will. I mean, option 1 is the correct answer.
Maximum ketone.
Maximum ketone tautomers. Yeah, first one.
And
Here and all. Here it will be.
Compare if you want, but here it is not possible.
Yeah, that is. There is only two things are possible. Two are possible. Here also two are possible. Here one only possible. Here three. All the cases it is possible. That's it. Very simple only. Yeah. But compared to other one, organic is somewhat they have to apply their logic. Yeah. Next one. This is also from organic chemistry. That's also from alcohol chapter only. Alcohol, phenol, ethers only. While we are looking this one, we know that in the case of phenol, whenever NO2 group is there means that's a electron withdrawing group.
I think the same question we did for the class for board level.
Board level question only.
CRT exemplar questions are.
Same.
I think we gave the worksheet that there also brilliant Qatar worksheet also there also it is there. So no problem. Okay, NO2 is electron withdrawing group only, that will withdraw the electron, so automatically what will happen? Removal of hydrogen is easier, so automatically they are more acidic. Here two withdrawing groups are there, so more acidic. And here nothing is there. And here this OCH3 group, what about OCH3 group? The methoxy group is plus R group. Plus R group. So that will donate the electron. Automatically this hydrogen tendency to go is very less, harder to remove. And this is an alcohol. Alcohols are obviously less than that of phenols.
Phenol is more acidic. Because of phenoxide ion form, it's more resonance stabilized.
So that's why obviously the answer is this one is more containing. So second one will be second one will be the first one, and fourth one will be the last one. So like that, this one is there. Then again comparing this one. So we can eliminate 3 and 4. Then next one is here it is there. First one. After second one, first one will come. So first one is coming. Then after that, this third one will come. Third one is coming. So the option is fifth one. Then only. So option is which one? The first option is the correct one. I hope you guys understood the idea clearly, right? So the very next one. While we are going to the next question, this is hard to tell, sir. Direct NCRT question. You do it, sir. Okay.
So this is a direct NCRT. That NCRT in text you can able to see. There is some pink colored boxes are giving, right? It's already there. You know that only one thing we have to careful, but still there is a chance to make mistakes here. Yes or no? So here, these where we can start number 1. That is the main thing.
Some people maybe think like the ethyl come.
Alphabetical order ethyl comes where. So I will put number 1 here. That is wrong. Because in cyclic compound we studied that the more substituted carbon is having highest priority. So this is number 1, number 2, number 3. These two are methyl group and this is ethyl group. Alphabetical order while writing, ethyl should come first, right? So we can say 3 ethyl, 1 dimethyl cyclohexane.
Lowest sum we can use.
Lowest Locke rule we can apply. So 3 ethyl, 1 dimethyl cyclohexane is the correct answer.
Naming and all, it's comparatively very easy one. I think direct.
There is no major functional group.
Toughest question, but they asked
even
directly.
Also they asked,
rule itself they give.
Even general organic chemistry we have bicyclic compounds, pyro compound, lot lot of difficult compounds are there, but still.
Yeah, previous question and all, I think
So
that type of question.
from here, our students have to understand that they are asking, they are strictly adhere there in the NCERT.
NCERT text.
That is what, yeah.
Those who are going for tomorrow as well as day after tomorrow examination, they have to.
That is a
Normally,
must.
sir, this statement we usually give to the NEET aspirants,
Yeah.
actually.
Same
And you need to,
Yeah, actually we will say NEET examination, those who are
You need to
appearing,
follow
you should follow line by line NCERT
and
textbook. But
Even-
the JEE examination we will prefer do other NCERT also.
Some extra also we usually used to give. But
Yeah.
here while we
And we are expecting the same level for the next one, but hopefully, let's see.
Right, the second board. So cyclohexene is classified in. Yes, sir. Explain it. I don't know
What
to say
to
actually.
tell? This is actually the general organic chemistry. I think they actually pick the questions from the first. I mean, chapter one. While they are taking the chapter, first third pages. Na, from there only they are taking.
10th grade they are studying this. Those who
So
are studying 10th grade.
first
they are-
benzenoid aromatic. Is there any benzene ring?
No.
But
No,
the
nothing.
One thing, sir, they need to know the term. That
Yeah,
in the introduction part.
that is must. That's must.
That they-
There only students are mainly fall down.
Because
That's the
they
thing.
don't know what is alicyclic.
Alicyclic.
They are
Alicyclic.
familiar
This
with
is
these-
alicyclic only.
Yeah, they
This
are
is
familiar with
alicyclic.
these type of compounds. but the term-
Closed chain compounds are there. They are classified into alicyclic as well as aromatic. Likewise, they are classifying from there only benzenoid is there.
Exactly.
So this is benzenoid non-aromatic. That is wrong. Benzenoid non-aromatic is wrong. And acyclic. That also wrong. Acyclic means without cycle.
It's always
This is cyclic.
cyclic,
right?
It's a cyclic. So option 2 is the correct one. Is it okay, sir? So simple questions, simple and humble questions. We are actually laughing while we are explaining this answer key. While we saw the question paper, we are laughing. I think you can see that one. You can see that one.
Whether
Okay.
it is a JEE question or not, that's a repeated question.
And which of the following is polar solvent?
Most polar.
What to tell? What to tell?
Okay. CCl4 is there. You know CCl4.
Symmetry.
all the
Symmetry.
Symmetric one tetrahedral,
Oh, yeah.
all dipole moment cancel each other. You know CHCl3. I think
There is
CHCl3.
no symmetry. There is no symmetry.
No symmetry. You know CHCl3 while you're drawing the dipole moment. I think this is
It
the
cannot
only
cancel.
one having. Which one? Having a particular dipole moment. Even
What about CH2?
ethene, no
That
need
also
to
not.
bother. Carbon
CO2.
dioxide,
No.
linear.
Yeah. You are drawing.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, fine, sir. So CO2 you can see their dipole moment.
That will cancel
If
each
you want,
other.
you can consider like sp2 means symmetrical.
Symmetrical.
triangle, yeah.
Symmetry is enough.
And
Symmetry is
linear,
enough.
yeah,
Here
symmetry
symmetry.
is enough. This
Here
one
there is
has
no symmetry.
This one has symmetry. This one has symmetry.
No symmetry. Without
Yeah.
symmetry means there is a
Without
dipole moment.
symmetry, definitely dipole moment will not be cancel each other.
So let's
Then
go
you
with
have-
option
Yeah.
2.
Next, shall we go to the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When nucleotide forms
That
dimer,
again our-
the linkage between. Here all there are three.
Here I have to tell one thing, sir. Here I have to tell one thing because actually, whenever the syllabus came, now that time they included hormones.
Yes, yes.
In JEE, actually they included hormones. That time we expected that they are going to ask so many things.
questions from the
But what
hormone
they asked?
factor.
What they asked?
So what we are expecting is what all the things are there. The direct question from NCERT they won't ask in JEE examination.
Same,
But
same.
Beyond this, I think for your upcoming 12th board examination, they will ask more tough questions than this one.
Yeah, tougher question you can expect.
You can expect.
in board level.
So when nucleotide forms dimer, the linkage present between.
That's called what? Phosphodiester linkage. You may studied about glycosidic linkage and all, right?
Yeah.
Peptide linkage also they link.
Glycosidic linkage between two monosaccharides.
Polynucleotides are we learned polynucleotides and all.
Right.
It's fine.
Yes, let's go with the phosphodiester linkage. Yes.
How many groups show meta-directing effect on benzene ring? I am feeling like that while I am solving the organic part now, I am feeling like that. Is it a question for JEE?
Yeah.
That much higher concepts are there. They are asking direct one. Here, meta-directing group. We learned the groups with the lone pairs. Lone pairs, the group with the lone pair. Lone pairing containing groups are plus R effect showing group, and the groups with a double bond or triple bond. Double bond or triple bond. That means unsaturation is there, mean they can
Minus
show
R,
what?
minus R effect.
Minus R effect. That's it. That's enough. Here what? Lone pair is there. This one you are learning in amines. They are actually para-directive only. This one also lone pair is there.
pair is there.
Para-directive. I mean that is actually para and ortho.
Yeah.
And this one, this is ketone only. This actually C double bond OR. Likewise we have to write.
Yeah.
So here double bond is there. So this is one answer. And what about this one? This one also we learned.
Lone pair.
Actually from the what all are the chapters they are learning same only they are asking.
Actually, in this year, they are not asking the conversion questions.
Nothing,
or the
nothing.
Basic questions.
Basic questions. What about this one? C double bond, COOH means
also electronic
C double bond OH. Here also what is there? Double bond is there.
So it's
OCH3. This one Lone pair plus are effective.
and
So NO2 is like this, N double bond O, single bond O. So this one double bond is there, minus R effective. What about C and C, triple bond N? So this one also. So 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. Four groups are there. This CH3 group is hyperconjugation, plus hyperconjugation showing group only, not plus R. That is plus hyperconjugation showing group only. Anyhow, that's a donating group that you know now. The remaining, that 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 is how many means?
Yeah.
4.
Only 4 we need to
Only
write.
4.
Yeah.
4 only. Simple. Direct question only, nothing to tell.
I think we are
Next,
going to- yeah,
nothing to
next-
tell.
Yeah.
Okay,
Next
let's
one.
go for the
Last one.
I think.
So here HBr and peroxide means immediately you will go to one term called anti-Marconi
That
cause
is the
rule.
only thing.
Right, Karash effect and the peroxide effect. So we have the compound in which when you add HBr, you know, we will follow the anti-Marconi cause rule in which the free radical mechanism is there. You know, negative part goes to what? Negative part goes to carbon with more number of hydrogen, and positive part goes to carbon with more less number of hydrogen. So we will get the compound. Here hydrogen comes, and here bromine, and this is the CH3. So here they asking you what is not the product. How many products including stereoisomers are obtained in above reaction? We have a simple equation for which one, how to calculate the stereoisomers.
We have to check the chiral carbon is enough.
Just to understand how many chiral carbons are there. So stereoisomers, how to calculate? We have the equation 2 raised to.
Formed compound you check, and how many asymmetric carbon atoms.
Asymmetric carbon. How many
That's it.
chiral carbon are there?
Right. So make the product first, then
And is
chiral
the
carbon.
number of asymmetric carbon atom?
Yeah,
Fine.
chiral
That's
carbon.
it. Chiral carbon.
So you know that how many? Which
Here
all are
we
these?
can-
CH3, this is CH2, CH2, this is C, this is CH, CH3.
So here and here.
Yeah.
Right.
Here.
Only two are asymmetric in
These
nature.
two are the
Yeah.
chiral carbon.
The substitute n value.
2 raised to 2 is equal to
Equal to
4. So that's another question from haloalkane chirality based one.
Yes, sir.
That's it, guys.
So-
what to tell, guys? So that's all
Yeah.
about the chemistry, guys.
Yeah.
I hope we discussed many questions in the class, especially Brilliant Qatar classes and worksheets. We did it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So nothing to tell. I hope anyhow our discussion.
And this time, sir, we are expecting the best result for Brilliant Qatar.
Yeah.
That much we have done. So next time, hope you all will perform.
And other than Brilliant Qatar students also watching, sir. I hope
Exactly.
you are also watching. You got the idea how
Exactly.
we explained and that all. I hope you are understand.
Yeah, and this is not the final thing.
One more thing.
Yeah.
This is the midnight. This
Yeah.
midnight time also we are like we are
What's the time now? What's the time now? 12 o'clock.
In
Right.
Qatar it is 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
In Qatar it is
So
12
in India
o'clock.
it's around 2:30.
2:30. This time
Okay.
also we are firing here. Okay, I hope you guys
will
are
be
there,
there.
you are watching there. So we will be there
With you, and for
next
the-
session also we will come with a fire.
Fire means with the entire discussion, entire detailed discussion we will do for the maximum papers which is available.
Exactly.
So I think we can give a good night and a very
So
all the best
very
for
best.
the upcoming exam.
Upcoming
upcoming
examination,
exam.
all the best. All the
Just
best, guys.
rock it.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Thank you all.